see. This is going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be fun. So does that mean you're live
I don't
now?
know. Let's see. Let's touch the screen and figure out.
Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
Okay, this is hard to hold this camera.
Learn more. Switch camera. Front camera. Chat options. Filters. Button. Options. Button. Options.
Never done
Button.
this
Options.
by
Button.
myself.
Options. Filters. Chat options. Switch camera. Front camera select. Samuel Alvarez. Hey friend.
Okay, someone's
Stephanie
joining us.
Kornman. Hi.
Hey.
Learn more. Button.
I'm here with Tracy.
Can you
Welcome to
see
live
us?
chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
We need to know if you guys can see us because I'm holding my iPhone and we're blind. And we're facing ourselves and we don't know. There's Tracy.
Hi. So switch back over and see if Samuel.
Okay, let's see here.
Over there and see.
Stephanie Kornman. Stephanie Kornman. Hi.
Yeah, that's it.
Lit. Nice to see you.
Hi, Stephanie.
She said nice to see you.
Nice to hear you. Okay.
Hope Fitzwater. Yes.
Oh, okay,
see
you guys
okay.
can.
Thank you
y'all
for
just,
telling us, Hope, that you can see us.
Matt Thibodeau. I love you. 3 exclamation marks.
I love you too. And we have our dogs here with us. Tracy's guide dog Chiffon. Where's Chiffon?
Right here.
There's Chiffon.
She's taking a nap.
She's laying on the
She
couch.
has a little purple collar on. It's really
She's
cute purple.
so cute. She's going to be 10 years old in 10 days.
Yep.
And then here is Miss Arabella laying on my lap. They're both black labs. So hopefully you guys can see them. And they're both just chilling. And, okay, I'm going to turn the camera back around.
Matt Thibodeau. Hi Tracy. Miss seeing you enjoy videos.
So if you guys don't know, Tracy is my longtime friend. We've been friends for
Almost 8 years.
almost 8 years.
Coda Gray.
Yeah,
Baby.
I have a
poodle as a guide dog.
Aww.
You have a guide dog? That's awesome. Guide dogs rock.
Let us know if you guys are still seeing us because we don't want you guys just to be looking at our foreheads.
Okay.
Instagram. Now. Demoiselle Latanjo accepted your follow request.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
So check this out, you guys. We just recorded one of the most life-changing videos ever. Ever.
Betty Wang. Yes, we see you.
So yes, we just filmed like this amazing video
Yes.
together.
Yes. You're going to love it.
You guys are going to be watching out for it because, okay, it is amazing.
It is.
It's a video unlike
Shocking. Shocking. Shocking.
It's a video unlike no other I have ever done. And I don't even know, like over 500 videos on my channel. And this is a video you guys will not want to miss. We're going to try to get it edited tonight
Yes.
so we can post
Stephanie
it.
Kornman. I have to have back surgery March 4th.
Oh,
I'm
Stephanie,
so
we're
sorry.
sorry to hear that.
So you guys can hear that we have, your comments are coming through. I don't know if it's going to like tell us all of the comments.
Tracy Wright. Love you guys.
Oh, love you too, Tracy.
So,
This is
so
a
yeah,
lot of fun.
This is fun. I've never done a live video by myself. Well, usually I have my girls running the camera for me. And
Anne Claire Franson. Been watching you for over a year.
oh, so good. Thank you so much.
That's a longtime fan, over a year.
Over a year. That's so awesome. Yeah, so I usually have my kids or someone.
Julian Angel. $5. Love you, Joy Blue Heart.
Oh, thank you so much. Are you serious? That's so sweet. Someone just like gave me $5 or something. I think that's what it is. I don't even know much about
I don't
this.
know what that means.
Yeah, so we don't know much. I don't know much about the live stream just because I don't usually do it by myself. So
It's super fun, though, to hear you guys talking to us. And
I know. And
if
tell
you hear an odd sound, that's the girls. They're snoring.
they're sleeping.
Evie Zamora. Hey, I Joy. So happy to be here. I am sending you lots of love from Chile.
Oh my gosh, from Chile? Yeah, you guys tell us where you're watching us from.
Yeah. Chime in with where you're at.
Yeah,
That's
we
super
would
great.
love to hear that. So where we are, it is raining. We're in Washington State and right next door to Portland, Oregon, and it is
Betty Wang.
raining.
That's real money.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Wow.
That's real money. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. So it's raining, pouring down rain, and it was just us here by ourselves right now.
Yep. We're just chilling with the dogs.
Emily R. Germany.
Germany?
Get out.
That
That's
is so cool.
awesome.
I want to go travel to these countries.
I know. It'd be so cool.
Okay, can y'all see both of
Sean
us?
McMahon. Dublin, Ireland.
Wow.
Ireland. Wow.
So
I love that.
amazing.
So cool.
Okay, Tracy and I, so Tracy's shorter than me.
Yeah.
And so we're sitting, like a
Julian Angel. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. So we're sitting here on the couch for my blind viewers. We're sitting here on the couch and Tracy's shorter, so she's sitting shorter than me. So I'm hoping that I'm capturing both of us, you know. So yeah,
Betty Wang, chatting from Vegas.
Vegas. Cool.
Woo-hoo. I'm going to Vegas soon.
Yes, this summer.
No,
when?
I'm going for my graduation. That's my graduation trip.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You guys,
The
Tracy.
Chipster 999. Say hi to Arabella.
Oh, Chester.
So sweet. Arabella is right here. You guys, here's Miss Arabella laying here on my lap, taking a nap, looking as beautiful as ever. Okay. So Tracy is getting her master's, and she's about to graduate in May.
Yeah.
You want to tell people what you're?
In clinical mental health counseling.
So yeah.
Taffy MH. Arabella is so cute.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, and Tracy is so amazing. You guys, for those of you who do not know Tracy, you haven't seen her in some of my videos, Tracy is also, like, you're almost completely, you have light perception.
Right.
Marie, how have you been?
Aw. So, I didn't catch that.
How have you been?
Have I been?
Yeah.
We've been really good, especially today. We have laughed so much today. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we have had the experience of a lifetime today.
Just wait until this video comes out. Oh, my gosh.
And there's even more to come because we're going to do another.
Evie Zamora, I love you, Joy and Tracy. You two are so funny.
Aw,
Thank you. I love you too.
We love to make you guys laugh. So if we can bring you joy, ha ha.
Yeah.
This is a Joy and Tracy show.
Both in your heart and on your phone, right?
You guys, we're doing a shopping video together, me, Tracy, and another blind friend. So it's going to be...
Heather Lederman, hi from a GDP Allen in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
So, yes, 3 blind girls.
Yep.
Going
We're
shopping.
Go shopping.
So once upon a time, there was 3 blind girls. They went shopping
In a very big mall.
in a very big mall.
Pentaholic forever. Hi, Joy.
Hi.
Did Tracy read your article?
You know what? Yes, I did. Thank you so much. Someone wrote an article in their school paper about me, so that was so sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
that's awesome.
I know.
Way to go.
So amazing. So, we're going to this other mall that I've never filmed in before.
Yeah? Oh, you haven't?
No,
Never?
I've never.
Oh,
no, I don't shop at that mall.
This is going to be fun.
This is Tracy's stomping ground. This mall.
Evie Zamora, congrats, Tracy. 3 exclamation marks.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm super excited. And not to brag on myself, but just a tiny bit. I have kept a 4.0 the whole time in grad school while raising 4 kids. Well, one's on her own. And now I'm a grandma.
Yes.
Can you guys believe that?
A 10-week-old baby.
Yep.
Tracy looks so
Friendly.
good.
Oh, thank you.
You're so beautiful.
She says that and she can't see me.
I don't have to see her to see her beauty. Her heart shines so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So beautifully.
Thank you.
I know, right?
This is fun to be on Joy's YouTube
Yay.
channel and to meet all of you guys.
Tracy Wright,
Say
fun
hi.
adventure sounds like it should be fun.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my gosh, you guys.
sure.
So this mall that we're going to be going to is in Portland. And it's a mall that I have shopped at. And when I had my first daughter, that was the mall that was my mall when we lived over in that area.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
NV87, I'm in Portland, Oregon. I got to get in on this.
Awesome. So 12 years ago, I went completely blind. So I had a little bit of eyesight in one eye when my daughter was born. And so I've seen this mall a little bit, the mall that we're going to go to this
Yeah,
week.
but it's been remodeled.
Oh, yeah, there's
Yeah.
outside areas. There's like shopping
know.
outside. So I went
Only
to...
if it's not raining will we go outside, but we're totally not going to go out there in the rain.
and mess up our hair.
What about our girls? We want them to get wet.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Wet dog.
Stinky.
No.
Not happening.
But I went. So you guys, I went back to this mall with my daughter the other day and some of her friends. We went prom dress shopping. That was so fun. Yeah, we did. And yeah, things definitely have been changed since I went there 12
Evie Zamora, happy leap year. 3 exclamation marks.
Yes, leap year. Happy leap year too. You guys know you have to serve your kids dinner backwards, right? 'Cause
Dessert.
it's leap year.
Dessert.
Dessert first. Don't forget. Spoons up.
So Anyway, yeah, so we went and looked at prom dresses and stuff, but I was like, okay, this is a huge mall. I forgot how big it was.
Oh, it's huge.
So-
Did Isabella find one?
She did.
Can you tell us the color?
It's emerald green.
Oh, you guys can hardly wait to see
I
that.
know.
I bet.
Carmen Hill, y'all are so funny. 3 exclamation marks. I'm over here smiling. 4 exclamation marks.
Yay! Okay, we're happy we can make you smile because that's what we want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We have fun. We love having fun.
Yes.
No, so yeah, so we're gonna have so much fun in the mall.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I
I'll
can't
be
wait.
filming, so you'll just probably just hear me because I filmed behind.
Let them hear her. She listens.
Oh, Chiffon?
Yeah, listen.
Listen to Chiffon. Here's her dog right here. Hold on.
Can you hear it? Oh, now she's snoring.
I hear her
She's
breathing.
like barely snoring.
And here's, if anyone's new and has just joined, here's Miss Arabella, just sleeping. Both of our dogs are just crushed out. You would think they're the ones who filmed the video today.
It's tiring.
Jonathan Owens, hey Joy and Tracy. Hope you're both well. Much love from Wales.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wells. We're sending love back your way.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you for sitting here with us.
Yeah, it's super fun.
So
If you have any questions that you want to
yeah,
ask
any
us,
guys, you have any questions for us?
throw them out there.
Nicole Manley, hi Joy and Tracy. It's Nicole, Benjamin, Viking, and Nilla. Love you guys.
Hi, Nicole. Give Benjamin
We
a
love
kiss for
you.
us. Give Nyla a kiss from us too.
So Nicole is another blind friend of ours.
Yeah, a blind mommy.
A blind mommy with guide dog. So she is just so sweet. She has a retired guide dog named Nyla, and then her new guide Viking.
Viking, that's right. I was trying to think of your new guide dog and I forgot.
Viking.
Sorry, Nicole.
So anyway, if you guys have any questions for us, go ahead, ask away.
Yeah.
We're hearing.
Tracy White, I would love to meet you both. It would be so awesome. How did you guys meet?
Oh, okay. Let's tell the story.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is fun. Okay, so 7.5 years.
Big Bad John,
ago-
vision impaired is a more proper word.
Vision impaired.
For
what?
For what?
For who?
I'm okay with saying
I'm good with blind.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
I think vision impaired.
Oh, they're asking a question. Is that a more proper word?
Oh, you're asking the question?
Okay.
We refer to ourselves as blind.
Yeah. I think
It depends on the
sometimes
person.
it's a personal preference because I think if someone has enough residual vision, visual impairment might be something they feel more comfortable with because maybe they haven't come to that place inside themselves to say, oh, I'm actually blind. So I do think it could be based on personal preference, but I think in general, it's okay to refer to someone as blind and they'll let you know. I don't
Yeah.
think you're going to offend anyone.
No.
Do you think?
No.
AJ Villarreal, I love your channel.
Joy. 3 exclamation
Thank
marks.
you.
I'm in the Air Force saying hello from England.
Oh my gosh,
You're in
in
the
the Air Force? Woohoo!
Way to go.
That's
Thanks
so
for your
awesome.
service.
Thank you so much. That is so amazing.
That's really cool.
It's so crazy to think that these people are all watching us from
All over the world right now. That's so
I love you guys.
amazing.
Thank you so much. Truly, talking with you guys like this makes you more real.
Austin Beetle, can a kid named Amanda not adult tie a ponytail on a totally blind person?
Can a kid
Tie
a
ponytail.
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
Uh,
Can you say more about that?
Chief Davis Teetelbaum, did you get my comments?
I'm not sure. Okay,
That's the first comment
so
we've got
I'm
from
gonna
you.
hold on 1 second. I'm gonna touch my screen because we're
Filters, options, filters, chat options, switch camera, front cameras, show latest messages, button, NV87, hi Tracy and congratulations. You know me better as Sharon Verduin. I wish I, blind and proud. You guys seem to be having a lot of fun together. I started my channel a month ago. Love your videos. Can't wait to see more.
okay. Cool. Yay.
Awesome.
Matt G, hello, love your videos. Evie Zamora, what do you love the most about each other?
Oh, so there
what's
are
in it? Okay,
there
so
are
ones
comments.
that
So
are
we're not.
hidden. It's
Y'all.
just showing you the most recent.
Okay,
so,
that's so
okay,
weird.
so we'll
Okay.
just try to tackle as many as we can. So what I love the most about Joy is how she takes every single life setback and she tackles it with a gracious spirit and the ability to find happiness wherever she can. And she's struggled a lot.
Jonathan
this
Owens,
last year,
Tracy,
you
how long have you?
Had your dog?
No, we've both struggled a lot.
Yes, we have. I've had my dog for 8 years.
And Tracy's had other guide dogs and
Yep, Chiffon's my third guide dog. All my dogs have come from Guide Dogs for the Blind.
mine too.
Yep. Oh,
This
your
is-
turn. What do you like,
Yes.
Lenny?
What? Let me like just butter you up.
Okay, I
love
love
so much.
P&M Adventures, $4.99.
You have been an inspiration for me and gave me the strength to start my own channel.
Are you serious?
Aw,
That is so sweet. Thank you
Yes.
so much, you guys. I love you. I wish I could give you guys all hugs for that. That's amazing. That's so sweet.
Virtual hugs.
I know,
I
right?
know,
Okay, so what I love about Tracy, I was just like telling this to a friend that was over here today.
yeah. Really?
Remember talking about you? Yeah, talking about your
Oh, to
determination
Jay.
to Jay. Remember?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, really? Where was I? No, like Tracy is. I was telling this friend today, and Tracy was here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she's my hero,
Oh.
and like
That's so
Tracy
sweet.
has been there for me.
King Suction, you are so positive frown no matter the
Struggle. You always get back up and smile widely, loudly crying face. You're so strong, so
Amen.
inspiring. Thank you for sharing your
We
daily
have-
life with us, Purple Heart. Purple
Thank
Heart.
you.
Love from France.
Oh,
From France.
Purple heart back at you.
That is so cool.
That's really cool.
What was I saying?
You were saying that I was your hero. I'm
No.
brailing this information at Joy, and she's just reading a braille note card right now.
What was it saying? Tell me, where did I leave off? Okay,
Right.
no, but no, Tracy has literally been there for me at, like we were saying, some of our most difficult moments in our life, and then I've seen Tracy like overcome so many obstacles in her life, and she.
Karian Lund, hi from Norway, smiley, it's late here.
So guide dog Wizzy snoring and sleeping in his crate.
Aww. But no, Tracy has persevered herself to go to school to get your master's and to not allow her blindness. Neither one of us have allowed our blindness to defeat us and to limit us.
That's right.
And I think that's why I just love Tracy so much, is because I see a lot of myself in her. And your attitude and your determination to go for your dreams and to not let anyone tell you that you're not capable, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, Tracy has 4 kids,
Yep, I do.
and
Chief Davis Beetlebaum, I have been a subscriber for a
A
year.
year or 2 years now.
oh, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so Tracy, I just love your attitude and your spirit and your spunk.
Thank you.
Your laughter. I love your laughter. It makes me smile and
That's
it brightens
awesome.
my day. So
I always think it sounds like a witch's cackle.
no, I never
And I
think
think
about
people
that.
are like, oh, let's change that laugh,
Oh my gosh. No, but I just love everything about you.
Thank you.
And then we just have fun together.
I do too. I totally love it.
So, but how we met. Okay, let's go back to that.
Okay.
How we met.
Okay.
So, 7.5 years ago or so, I had only one.
Betty Wang, the dogs should have a play date.
Yes, they do. They were playing tons earlier. Playing tug of war. Yeah. I'm going to pause.
I think they mean with their dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
with your dog? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they did.
I'm gonna take the speech off just so I can tell the story real quick.
Oh, okay. You're going
Speech
to
off.
the comments.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I'm just joking.
I'm not ignoring you guys.
I'm just joking.
Okay, and y'all just let me know if I'm doing a good job with the camera. I'm trying.
I
Yeah.
think it's perfect.
This is hard.
Yeah.
You know what? If you can't see us, well, just close your eyes. Just listen. Pretend this is a podcast.
Just lay your phone down on the table and
Yeah,
listen.
just listen, because this is hard work for me to try to aim this camera. I'm trying. Okay, so let's tell the story. So I knew one blind mom at the time, and she lived in my neighborhood, and we both had guide dogs from Guide Dogs for the Blind. Well, this one day, Guide Dogs for the Blind was doing their first ever alumni chapter group meeting in Portland. And Rhonda, my friend Rhonda, and I were like, let's go. This will be fun. Let's leave the kids with my husband, her son, my girls, and then let's just go downtown. So we took the Max, the light rail. We took it downtown just with just our guide dogs. And at that time, I had my first guide dog, Antonia, my yellow lab, who many of you know. And so we went down to the chapter group meeting. And we go into this room with other blind people and their guide dogs.
Yep.
And everyone just sitting at different round tables. And so I had Antonia on the floor, and I was just sitting there, and there was some empty chairs next to me. in Rhonda. And all of a sudden, the meeting has started, and then some other people came in. And it was Tracy. I didn't know that. I couldn't see her. So she sits down next to me. And the reason I knew it was like she was the one who was blind is because another dog laid down at my feet. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it was whenever I heard her baby in her arms. At the time, he was 4 months old.
Yep.
Desmond. And I heard a baby like fussing. And I'm like, oh, another blind mom. And I'm like, oh, I've got to like talk to her. So I'm like, I've been praying at the time. I was literally praying for blind mom friends. I wanted some other friends that were like me, who knew the struggles of being a mom without eyesight and having a guide dog, and so anyway, I had to introduce myself, and I'm like, oh, you're blind? She's like, yeah. And I said, and you're a mom? She's like, yes, I have 4 kids. And I'm like, oh, I love you. Like, this is great. I want to get to know you. So we also met another mom-to-be that night who was pregnant, Kelsey. And all 4 of us, and like your husband and older daughter, we all went out to dinner. And that night, like, we literally like talked, and we're like, we need to start a blind mom with guide dog group on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there was no other blind mom group.
Yep.
And so we called it Mommies with Guides.
Yep.
Not Mommies with Guys. Mommies
with guides.
With
like
guides.
Guide dogs.
Guided dogs.
Like drop the dogs. But yeah.
But every time we would type, we would dictate it into our phones.
Yeah.
Siri thought we were always saying guys.
Yeah. Would totally change the scope of our group.
Yeah.
Mommies with guys.
Woo. We're crazy.
We love to have a good time. We became friends so quickly.
We did.
So
obviously,
quickly,
as you can tell, we clicked immediately. And we just started like hanging out when we started doing play dates with our kids.
Yep.
Literally. And so this group kind of just started with us, and we were the president and vice president of our guide dog chapter group.
Yep.
And it literally took off, and so did our friendship.
Absolutely.
And from there, that's where I started making a lot of my videos and posting to our guide dog page, Facebook page on Facebook, and then I kind of ventured out and did YouTube. And Tracy, we still continue to be friends and get together and hang out, and
absolutely,
it's been a beautiful. I'm going to turn my talking back on now.
Speech on.
Okay, so you guys, let me touch my screen.
Big House of Woody. Red Heart. Big House of Woody. KT. Mommies with Guys sounds like a group for sugar mamas. Austin Beetle. How can a kid named not adult that is sighted help a blind person tying a ponytail? Napalm 38,382. I think I prefer deaf to blind. If it's up to me. LOL.
Well,
I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that blind people struggle with doing their hair.
Nope, I do mine. You do yours. Today, Tracy told me, she's like, I trimmed my own bangs.
I did. So, I guess what your question is how do you teach someone who is blind to put their hair up in a ponytail? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well,
S. T. I can't wait to get my guide dog.
Aww.
Oh, I can't wait.
Life with blindness. Hi, Joy. It's
Vinny. How is everything?
Okay. No, good. I'm going to go
Nate,
up.
Ost, Kate, Big, John, Hope, L, Great, L, Annette Lamson. Joy, I have just gone blind and I have found so much comfort in your videos.
That is that makes me feel so good to know.
Filters. Button. El Mundo de Hades. Mommies
With guys. Ellipsis. Chat options.
So
Button.
same one we heard.
Switch camera. Chat filter. Options. Button.
Oh,
options.
this is so hard. I'm trying. Okay, how did I get it to
Filters.
work?
Button.
They can't
Options.
do their own.
Button. Filters. Button. Mama Cat. Joy, I love you. So sweet. Strong. Great faith in God. Amazing. I love how you go and just do what need to be done. You do more than a normal mom do in day. House is beautiful. Family is just so loving.
Thank you so much. And I love getting to know you guys. So I recognize some of your YouTube names. So.
S. D. Blind people with different hair textures struggle.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah.
True.
But I think that's blind or sighted.
Nazca_TF. Hi.
Okay.
Lou Casanova. Love your channel.
Casanova.
Okay.
Carmen Hill. I'm experienced with blind people and
I'm able to translate Braille. I have 2 blind friends and I'm so glad that y'all connected. Love watching y'all's YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you.
That's super cool.
That's
Happy MH.
awesome.
What is the easiest social media to use for blind people?
The easiest social media, all of it's
Yep,
pretty easy.
they're all easy.
Yeah.
You just need to have some kind of voiceover, like on an iPhone or talkbacks on your Androids,
Android.
and you're good to go.
Yeah, like
Nicole Manley. Maybe one day I'll be able to.
Meet you guys. Idaho is not too far from Oregon.
That's cool. That would be cool.
That's true. I've never been to Idaho.
We love to meet new people.
Yes, I love to make new friends.
Yep.
Reminds me of Enchanted.
So this friend that we're going to the mall with, she was one of Joy's followers on YouTube.
yes.
And then she heard my voice at a meeting that I was at.
This girl
and
did.
Yes, her name's Marianne. So hey, Marianne, if you're out there. And then she was like super duper excited because she said, "Are you the same Tracy that knows this lady that does YouTubes?" And I started smiling, and thinking, okay, she's blind. She doesn't know I'm smiling at her. I need to say something. And I was like, "What's her name?" And she's like, "Her name is," and I said, she said Joy. And I was like, "Ross?" And she's like, "Yes." And I was like, "Yes." And so she is super excited that I know Joy.
And then
that
I
we're
met her.
friends. Yeah. And then I facilitated a surprise for Marianne.
a couple weekends ago.
Yep, because Joy came to our blind ladies luncheon, and Marianne was there. And then
At Tracy's house.
Yep. And then when Joy came to the door, I said, "Marianne, your surprise is here." And then I opened up the door, and she goes,
S.D. I am glad to catch this live stream.
It's always great listening to other blind people share their stories.
Oh, that's so nice.
Awesome.
I know, it's so good. You don't feel alone if you're blind and you get to talk to other blind people. It's like, oh, they get it.
Yep, we do get it, right?
We do. Okay, so yes, so that was really cool to talk to one of my subscribers and like to hang out with her. And then now she's gonna go shopping, and she was so excited.
Yes,
So
she's
we're
going
like,
shopping
and
with
we're like,
us
so
this
you want to
week.
come? Any other blindies out there in the Portland, Oregon area want to come shopping with us?
Yeah, come shopping
It
with
will
us.
be it'll be joyful.
Yeah.
Oh, we might get
gonna be
ourselves
awesome.
into trouble.
We might. We're going to have lunch, too.
Starlord Dish. Great to see you guys so happy.
Oh yes, joy is a choice.
Yeah. That's funny. That's right.
It is a choice, and it actually comes really easy whenever we're hanging out.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have been laughing and crying, like laughing so hard today because we're crying.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Because you wouldn't
So-
believe the things we did today.
Y'all, okay, if you're just joining us and you didn't catch the beginning, we filmed a video today that is out of this world.
Napalm 38,382.
With tripod camera.
Yeah, you're saying that I should have a tripod right now, and you're right, I should, but I don't because my tripod that I had, my husband told me today, it broke. So that's the only one I know how to use. So I got to get a new tripod, and so my arms are the tripod today.
We're being spontaneous.
You know, we're not about perfection,
That's right.
are we?
Nope.
No.
No.
We're just doing our best. That's all we can do.
That's right. That's all anyone can do.
And
Any
you guys,
day.
huh?
Any day. That's
Any
all
day.
anyone can do.
Just
any
do our
day.
best.
Do your best.
And keeping it real.
That's right. That's right. We are keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
light.
Kitty Cleopatra.
Keeping it
Love you, Joy.
real.
Keeping it real.
I didn't hear that last one. Did you?
Oh, I didn't hear that one. Okay, say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Talk.
Say it again, phone.
Say it again. Okay.
Cool beans. Doing anything fun today?
Oh,
cool.
doing anything. Cool beans. We are going to dinner tonight.
Yep. And we filmed a video today, so
We
that
filmed
was a
a-
lot of fun.
It is unlike no other video that we have ever filmed, that I have ever filmed, that Tracy and I have ever filmed together.
Absolutely.
Nope. You guys will be,
You'll have to tell
Your
us
mouths
if,
will be
if
dropped
we think
wide
we should
open.
do it again. I don't know.
you guys will be in shock to find out what we did.
Absolutely. Yep.
So good. Stay tuned. Hopefully my husband did the filming.
Chief Davis Teetelbaum. Did you get my comment?
I don't know. Okay.
But that might be the same, because remember Chief Davis Teetelbaum?
Can you ask it again, please? We're not getting all the comments.
Stephanie Bornman. How old are the dogs from Stephanie from Ohio?
Okay, I'm going to swipe up and get to some
So
of these comments.
Stephanie, the dogs are almost 10 and 3.
Here's Chiffon again. So she'll be 10 years old in 10 days. And you
Napalm
guys-
38,382.
2. Wasn't hating, but couch film easy frame, and your hand isn't occupied lol.
Couch
Couch.
filled the frame. They're not hating, so they're not picking on us.
But the couch is filling the frame. All right, so we need to aim differently. Maybe.
I would think so.
Okay, tell me if this is better. I'm trying. Okay, can you, maybe I should hold it down. I wish my phone would tell us if we're in frame or not. Portrait mode would be so much easier
Oh,
to
because
hold.
you're holding it long ways.
See, I'm holding it
Yeah,
in landscape mode.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm really good at filming in landscape mode when I'm behind a camera.
Yes.
But not, this takes talent, like skill that
Big time skill.
yeah, I don't even know. Okay.
Jean-Claude Ferdinand. Kisses from Paris, France.
Beautiful. 5 face blowing a kiss.
I want to go to Paris.
Kiss back at ya.
Mwah. Okay, tell me now if you're seeing us.
Star-Lord-ish. Better.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No
This is
big deal,
challenging.
right? No
We
big deal.
are blind. Like I said, Tracy has light perception, and she was super helpful a while ago because I said I have no light perception at all in my.
John K. This live stream is so fun. Enjoy you are.
Doing fabulous.
Okay, thank you.
Yay, thanks for the positive
Thank you so
support.
much. I'm trying. I got good arm muscles, y'all. I'm holding this camera up without.
Good thing she works out on the regular.
I'm working out. I'm lifting my phone. Thank goodness. Yeah, yeah, I do have good arm muscles though. It's on
I
my.
was able to tell that these lights on that
Yes.
were on in this room.
Well, they weren't on.
At first, she flipped a switch, and I was like, "Oh, I don't see anything."
Because I said,
Maybe
Tracy,
I'll be able to
is there
tell
lights
you.
on? And I said, okay, Tracy, I'm going to flip some switches.
Yes.
And so I just started flipping, and she goes, oh, I see a light. And then I turned another switch. She goes, oh, even more. So I'm like, okay.
Teamwork.
You know.
Jonathan Owens. Joy only because you asked. You need to get the cam a little higher for you. Tracy is slightly lower than you.
Okay. You need to get a little higher
So
in the air.
I'm going to scoot.
For Joy.
Poor Tracy. She's short.
Is that better?
Okay, hold on. Tracy.
Yes.
Okay, there you are.
Is that better?
Okay, tell me. Better?
Cool beans. My arm gets tired after 90 seconds, so you got good muscle strength. Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Y'all, I had a Pilates class yesterday. I started Pilates with a private instructor yesterday, and she says I was super flexible. So I'm like, yay! And I said, that's great, because I didn't think I needed to work on my flexibility, and she says I did really good.
So
and
now
I'm
you have
strong.
to tell everybody if Pilates is for blind people or not.
That's right. That's why I'm trying these things. I'm like, I want to try these things to figure out what workout is best for a blind person.
P&M Adventures. $4.99.
I am in behind YouTubers who's in college for music vocal performance with my guide dog Missy.
Oh, Missy. Tell Missy hi from Arabella and Chiffon.
Sending
That is awesome.
tailwinds.
Thank you. Aw, Arabella, where'd you go? Where's she at? Here she is. Look, she flipped the other direction. You guys, I think you should be able to see her there. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Whew. Okay, Tracy.
Yep, I'm still here.
Y'all tell me up or down. Good?
Pentaholic forever. You're right. No one is perfect. And remember, you can do anything you put your mind to.
That is very,
Very good advice.
very good.
Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. I guess what we should remember is that they can't probably understand the voice. So we
Okay,
should kinda say it out.
can you guys understand our voiceover? So let's see here.
P&M Adventures. $4.99.
Oh, thank you. You guys, that is so sweet. That is amazing. I love you guys so much. I wish I could hear your real voices, not just Siri.
Yeah, that would
You
be
know?
cool, right? Yeah.
Like if you could send voice messages through YouTube.
That would be cool, right? That would be cool.
Is that your phone?
Yeah, someone's trying to talk
Your
to me
phone's
over
talking.
there.
Do you need
Yeah.
to get your phone?
No, I'm okay right now.
You're good?
They can
Okay.
wait.
Okay,
You
they
guys
can wait.
are important.
Okay, I'm gonna.
P&M Adventures. $4 and P&M Adventures. P&M Adventures. $4.99.
Okay.
P&M Adventures. $4.99. Cat P. Finish. Button.
Nope.
P&M Adventures. NV87. Well, I can, but that's cause it's the same voice that I use on my own phone.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
information. That's why.
9 inches for ya lil booty. I'm so
Closey face with heart-shaped eyes. Distraught face. Water droplets.
What? Hold on. This
NV8.
is
9 inches for ya lil booty. I'm so closey face with heart-shaped eyes. Distraught face. Water droplets.
They're
so
cozy.
closey.
They're cozy.
They're so cozy with us.
Hope Fitzwater. Yes, the voiceover is fine.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Sean McMahon. Your videos are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
KT, I think you mentioned a while ago about getting a tattoo. Is that still something you were thinking of doing?
Yes.
Hey T, she's gonna get
Yes.
a tattoo. Get what? Wait, what?
You knew about this?
I did not.
No, Antonia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Chief Davis Teitelbaum. I am a fellow.
Handicapped person from Raleigh, North Carolina. I am not blind, but I am in a wheelchair.
Oh, I love my disabled friends. I love
Where do they
you
say?
guys.
North
That's awesome.
Carolina?
North Carolina.
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cool.
9 inches for ya, little booty. Give me some milk.
Vigil's face with heart-shaped
Oh,
eyes. Smiling.
okay,
Nicole
no.
Soprano. 99 cents.
Oh, thank you. Y'all, I can't get, I wish I had the ability to have a moderator
Yeah, that would be cool.
to filter out some of the not so lovely comments.
Yeah.
You know,
We've gotten a lot of really nice comments.
Yes.
So thank you. Thank you for entering.
Jonathan Owens. Joy. Have to tell you. When you
Went to Disney and showed Mickey and Minnie your eyes. I think I cut like 5 onions. What a beautiful video.
Aww, that was a really amazing moment.
It said going to Disneyland and showing Mickey and Minnie her eyes.
Yes. I mean, how many people can say they took their eyes out, you know, and had Minnie and Mickey on their eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure that Minnie and Mickey.
My eyes don't come out.
No. Try it, Tracy. Just try.
No, that would be painful and gross.
Yeah, mine. Oh my gosh.
Carson Markello. I love your videos. Joy coming.
A viewer with a cataract in one eye, so it's cool to see how we have similar experiences.
Oh, they have sight in one eye.
One eye.
Carson.
I just tried popping out my. Well, not tried. I did. I popped at the side of it. If any of you never seen that before, it's my favorite show and tell. So you know. But yeah, so that's so cool. Okay. What am I?
Michael Linford. Michael Linford of Joy Rossett is amazing. Thank you so much for all the videos you do. You are the most inspiring person ever.
Aw, thank you so much. You know, I created my YouTube channel not to get famous or to make money or anything like that. Like that wasn't my thing. I just wanted to use my story to inspire others through whatever challenge, you know, that you guys are facing. And it makes my challenges worth it. You know, when I know that I'm helping others and inspiring others, like, you know, through my journey, then that just encourages me.
Messages. Now. Tara. Website. Messages. Now.
Okay, hold on my phone. I'm getting a text message.
Messages. Now. Messages. Now.
Okay.
Messages. Now. Dismiss.
Dismiss. Yes, there we go.
Stephanie Kornman. How old are the dogs?
We already saw that one. Oh, I didn't say Arabella.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Arabella's 3.
Yeah.
So she's 3.
She's the baby girl.
She's the baby. But yeah, so it just really makes me so happy to know that, you know, that I'm making, you know, your life brighter, you know, by showing my
Kimberly. You give us who have disability hope.
My challenges and my victories, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. But yes, I'm going to get the tattoo. I'm still Antonia Hope with angel wings.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Ring. Now. There is motion at your driveway.
Oh, there's motion in my driveway, which means my husband is back home.
Yep.
And
maybe the girls.
And maybe kids. So prepare yourself. It may get loud in just a second because you never know if my husband's bringing more than my kids home. Because last night there was like 10 kids in my house. Uh-oh. Who's here? Hey, yep, there you go.
Carson Markello. How do you control your guide dog?
In a situation where someone pets them while on duty.
Is it Georgie? Yeah. Okay, we're live on YouTube. Y'all want to come say hi? They've been at their high school, and we're having a really hard
Screen curtain
time
off.
filming.
Hi. Okay, hi, Tracy.
Kitty Cleopatra. I wish I had your strength.
I have fibromyalgia and severe depression. Love you.
You can't talk about it.
That's right.
Hi, Georgie.
Okay, hi.
How you doing?
Good.
These are my daughters, Isabella and Georgiana.
hate all
They
the
have,
women's.
they're a mess. They have just, am I filming right? Okay, can you film us? Can you,
Betty Wang.
okay.
Barking.
Oh, can you help us prop it up maybe so
Yes,
that
I can. We're going to.
Ring. Now. There is motion at your driveway.
Okay, so my girls have been at their high school.
So should we sit forward like this?
Yeah.
Gretchen Brown. Any recommendations for a first
First year with a guide dog.
I'm clicking. There's comments that
Any
are.
I know, there's so many comments at the
Any
bottom.
recommendations about your
just
first
sit
year
right
with
here.
the guide dog?
Y'all want to sit here and just talk?
Well, like for a little bit. I gotta get ready.
We have to get ready.
Okay.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
We are going to
good?
go down to Portland to get. I'm gonna get salt and straw.
And I'm gonna go with us to get boba.
Oh,
It's boba.
boba tea.
Like.
Oh,
yeah,
oh
tea.
yeah. Oh, nice.
So they're in their high school musical, and today they're building their set. So,
Well, they
We
do
do
it
every
weekend.
Saturday.
so today they were working and they're
today
painting.
we went and we're painting a lot.
So they've been gone since like 9:30 10 o'clock this morning.
No.
Carson Markello. What musical is it?
Okay, so where do I
What
look?
was that?
Where do I
Straight
look?
ahead.
Straight this way?
The musical is How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Yes.
Oh.
You ever heard of it?
It's
not.
It's a long title.
There was a movie, right?
In the 60s,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, really?
Steve Martin. Was it Steve Martin in it?
I have no
I
idea.
think so.
I have no
I think so. I think that's what Daddy said.
Awesome musical.
I love
And the
Steve
girls
Martin.
are tap dancing in it as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I'm-
Which is called braille dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing for the blind.
Carson Markello. OMG, yes, my school did it
2 years ago too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So yeah, I'm in the pirate dance.
This is Georgie on
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
top.
we're both in chorus.
We're both in chorus, but then I'm a feature tapper in the pirate dance, and then I'm in Cinderella. Like
We're all
we
in
tap
Cinderella
Cinderella
Darling
Darling,
and How To.
and then she's in Paris Original, which
Yeah,
I'm,
Paris
but like there's
Original.
like there's some select.
There's different
chorus.
things. So like most of the girls, they
We're
were
like, we're
either
in
in
coffee
the
break, but
pirate
some-
dance or they were either in
Paris Original.
Paris Original. Or,
And some girls are in both. But
Yeah, some girls in it. But then me and Georgie are in coffee break.
coffee break, which is my favorite.
Because, I love it. 'cause
Ring.
we
Now,
kinda-
there is motion at your driveway.
Lisa Stojanovsky, Tracy and Joy. As
Yeah.
one-sided people,
It's
could
a
you
really
describe how
fun
you
song.
perceive
It's a
beauty?
really fun
For example, would you
show.
call the feeling of warm
But
sunshine on your
we're
skin
kinda
beautiful? Or the smell of a nice
exhausted.
perfume?
I will get to that question because that was a
What
really
that
great
question?
question.
I didn't hear it.
As you were talking, Mike. Hold on. Who's that?
Dad.
So this question was, can we talk about how we perceive beauty?
Oh.
I'm gonna go get
So
ready.
y'all, on that
Speaking
note,
about that.
it doesn't involve you. So,
Yeah.
but love you girls. I miss you. I haven't
That's
seen you
because
all.
we already know you, baby.
Nicole Soprano. I've seen vids of the girls and
Enjoy singing together. You sound amazing.
Aw, thank you.
You're amazing.
I love you.
I love you.
Where's Georgie?
She gets graduated.
Okay. Isabella had a sleepover at a friend's house last night, so I haven't seen her since yesterday.
Oh.
I miss my girls when they're not with me. Okay.
So how do we perceive beauty? Well,
How do we perceive beauty? For me, it's about like with myself or how I perceive beauty in this world. Like I see it through my other senses, through the eyes of my heart, which is true, right?
Absolutely.
For me, how I perceive because when I lost my sight, I thought I
Betty Wang. You should do a singing series on YouTube.
That would be cool,
that'd be fun.
right? She's a
I have another
beautiful
singing
singer.
video that's coming out here in a couple of days.
Don't think I know how to sing, guys, because I do not sing.
But when I lost.
I don't.
When I lost my sight, though, I was like, how am I going to I can't look in the mirror, so how am I supposed to feel if I look good, if my outfit looks good, if I feel, if I look beautiful, if my hair looks good, all these different things. So I was really struggling with that. And
Kitty Cleopatra. Keep shining joy.
Joy. I wish I had your joy. I have severe chronic pain and depression. I love you.
oh, I love you too. And I've gone through depression as well, so I know what that's like. But no, I little by little, literally, I started to realize what beauty is. And I remember this took, it took a couple years before this dawned on me one day. And I remember I was out shopping at the mall, go figure. And I just was walking home from the mall and with Antonia, and I just started to think about beauty and how I feel more beautiful now completely blind than I ever felt, and thought about myself when I had eyesight or some eyesight. And I've learned that beauty is really nice because for me, I used to look in the magazines and the movies, TV.
Master Patch. Those girls are pretty. What time?
Is it on America? Here on Brazil is 10 p.m.
I don't know what time it is here. 5? No.
Probably.
5 p.m. But yeah. So what was I saying? When I got distracted. This is hard whenever I'm my train of thought.
Yeah.
But no, I remember thinking okay, I feel more beautiful, not being able to see. Oh yeah. So I was looking in the magazines and I used to look at the magazines and movies and TV, and I used to compare myself to beautiful women, other beautiful women. I used to beat myself up because I didn't feel like I added up. I just didn't feel like it was, is equally beautiful, right? And I think that's just the sighted world. You are always comparing yourself to others around you. And when I went completely blind, I couldn't do that anymore. It took that all away from me. And it literally set me free. That's why I would rather be blind than sighted. I love my life blind because there's so many advantages to being blind. I used to be literally imprisoned by the comparison. I call it this disease of comparison. And And it literally it can cause depression. It can cause you to not love yourself.
Lena, it's 4:46 p.m. You girls are.
And so I remember just like telling my husband, like, I feel more beautiful, more sexy because I have fallen in love with who God has made me to be, not who, you know, the other person, you know, I want to be like, you know, like but who I am inside. And then I've learned to be able to see the beauty, even on the outside. Like I think the beauty of my heart makes my outside even more beautiful. You know what I mean? Because when you're happy and you find peace within, then people are going to see you the way you see yourself, right? So if you're insecure, if you're not happy, you're, you know, with the way you are, right? People are going to see you that way, and it's just amazing, you know. So
and it doesn't mean that if you struggle with things like insecurity or even comparison, it doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. But what we're trying to, I think, what Joy is saying, and what I experience myself.
I mean, I still deal with that.
Absolutely, those things still exist. But the thing is that beauty is so overpowering that it shines through, and you don't need sight to see it.
Napalm 38,382.
Ugly on the inside. People see that.
Absolutely. Ugly on the inside, people see. And beauty on the outside is so powerful that you don't need to see it with your eyes. You can see it in other ways. Like, it shines through. Absolutely.
It does. Like, I have met, when I've been told, like, oh, that person was really, really beautiful. But because of their attitude towards, you know, me, or the attitude I heard, you know, in their voice, right? I'm like, they didn't seem very beautiful. So,
that's what I always think is the difference between, you could be pretty, but you're not necessarily beautiful. Beautiful is like a whole nother level for me.
I mean, I remember that. I do.
Yeah.
I remember back when I had some eyesight, and like, I'm sure you guys you've experienced this too. Like, someone might not be the most beautiful person, but when you get to know their personality and who they are, like, they are gorgeous, right? It makes them more beautiful. And so for me,
Carson Markello, how do you handle situations
When someone pets your guide dog while on duty, is it hard to bring them back to focus on their job?
Okay, so anyway, hopefully that was enough on beauty, and we can get to this guide dog question in a second. But I see beauty also with my hands. Like, I create my home, I decorate, I design, you know, from even my outfits to accessorize. I do it with my hands and through my mind's eye. My mind's eye is so powerful, and I can I have no eyesight, but I have so much vision. Vision is not physical. Vision is spiritual and emotional, and you know what I mean. Like, so I see so much through my other senses, and the scent, right? Smell and fragrance and texture and sound and music. I love, you know, the sound of my girls' voices and their love, and people that have, and all of you just hearing your comments and your love. Like, that's what beauty is, you know.
I agree.
So going to the guide dog question.
Mariah Brawley, any tips for someone who is
Visually impaired and kind of wanting to start a YouTube channel, but is still on the fence about it?
Oh, there's so many good questions. What do you want to talk about the guide dog? People petting our guide dogs?
Okay, how about it? Joy will take your YouTube question, and I'll take this guide dog question. That way we don't spend too much time
Someone
on
asked
all
me
of
today,
it.
does Tracy have a YouTube channel? I'm like, no, she should.
Tracy doesn't have any time.
Tracy she's getting her master's, so, you know. And
Tracy's
struggling.
crazy busy. Yeah.
Family,
So I would say it depends on your guide dog. I really think that your dogs don't necessarily get distracted from someone petting them, but I think it's important to educate and discourage the public from doing things like that. And you can do it in a variety of ways. If you notice that your dog does seem distracted, you can reach your hand out and feel their head or their body, and you can find someone's hand there, and you can say, I'm going to give this back to you. And you can be very kind in the way that you tell people. We don't necessarily, I would appreciate if you asked if you could pet my dog, and I'm happy to have my dog sit and let that happen. I often tell people that if I'm in motion, there's no time for interaction with the dog from the public. So just kind of using your best foot forward, always being polite to the public, educating as you go along is the best way to handle it. But I don't think it causes our dogs to be distracted. I think that our dogs are probably stared at, and, you know, eye contact happens more than we could ever imagine. But it doesn't stop the dogs from doing their job, because they've worked really hard their whole life to be a guide dog. And
I mean, it's
someone
really
petting them in the
job.
public isn't going to mess that up.
Although So our guide dogs are completely different. I would just say Arabella is such a loving girl. Chiffon, she's so funny. How would you tell them how Chiffon's attitude is, and I'll tell you how Arabella's personality is, and different guide dogs are different, so they react differently.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So Chiffon is not as
She's a don't touch, look but don't touch girl, and if you try to touch her, odds are she's gonna swoop her head the opposite direction of your hand coming in, and then I know when people try to touch her because they always say, oh, they're so shocked that she's moved so quickly out of their zone and they couldn't pet her, and it's kind of amusing, you kind of want to laugh.
Napalm 38,382.
Sense of space. You put something down. You have a sense where it is. Sense of time. You have a sense if 1 minute or 30 passed.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. For Arabella, though, she's such a lover, as many of you have seen in my videos. When she's not working, she's so affectionate. Give me kisses, kisses, kisses. If you get on her level, she's going to want to love on you, And she knows when she's working, because there's been people who've seen my videos and they've seen Arabella in the mall and doing her job, and she is not distracted by anyone that's passing by. But if we're standing there, and I could be in a store and I'm standing there and I'm talking to someone, she can be good, but if they get near, if they look at her, she looks like, oh, I just so want you to look at me, touch me, talk to me. The other day I was in Ulta and I was shopping for some makeup, and the girl who was helping me, she was so good. I actually have a video of this. I haven't had time to edit. And this girl was so sweet, and she got down looking at certain makeup, she was trying to find me the color I was looking for, and she got down on Arabella's level just because she was trying to reach the makeup at that lower level. And Arabella was just, healing next to me, and she thought that, oh, she's on my level, so I want to say hi and give her a kiss, And so I actually said, that was fine. Arabella, I'm like, okay, you can say hi to her, and we give our dogs permission. And so that's fine. But I always tell people, I don't like it that people take advantage of petting my dog because I'm blind. And I don't see anything at all. So I don't know sometimes when people are petting my dog. I could be standing in line at Target and I will hear my daughter say, oh, that person in front is petting Arabella. And then I really nicely, like Tracy said, I reach down to find Arabella's head with my hand, and I pull her head towards me, and I said, and I'll say nicely, I'll say, no, she's working, to give people...
KT, there's this clothing line in Toronto called...
Spelled A-I-L-L-E but pronounced I. That has stylish clothes with little beads sewn in braille that describes what it looks like. So cool.
That's so
Really,
neat.
that is
I'll have to look
really
into
cool.
that. That's really cool.
Clothes that have braille on them to describe. That's cool. Chiffon, come.
So I'll pull Arabella's head towards me and say that really nicely, and then I use those opportunities if I'm in the place, and if it is the right opportunity to where I have time to kind of educate. I always try to educate, and I'll say, they're really focused, they're doing their job, and I really need to keep her eyes on me because I can't see anything, and I just need her focused, because she is my eyes. And so it's so interesting how I've got a lot of comments on my channel, people not understanding why they can't pet guide dogs. But you shouldn't pet any dog without asking.
Right, because you don't know the dog's temperament or their mood or what they're doing.
And just be respectful. Like, these dogs are our tool. They're more than a tool. But they are our eyes.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't take someone's
You don't just walk up to people and put your hands over their eyeballs when they're walking through the store. You wouldn't do that, so don't do that to our dogs.
Exactly.
Yep.
So.
Okay, what about your
right.
YouTube channel?
If you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, you're visually impaired, I don't know. I think if you have the heart and the passion for it, the vision.
Carolina Valdez Almazan, show us
Your prosthetic eyes. I'm about to get a new one and I'm so excited.
Oh, a new guide dog?
I don't know.
I think so. They're so excited. I think that's what they were talking about. But if you have the heart and the passion for it and the vision for it, then definitely do it. I say just, I didn't follow this guideline for posting, videos to YouTube. I didn't, at the time when I created my channel, I didn't actually know much about YouTube. I was...
Napalm 38,382.
Coins. Fine.
What about tell them about, because you're a great video. You do a great video. How do you help someone that's blind know that they're videoing whatever?
So a lot of people ask me, how do you film?
Exactly.
So I film, when I'm on my adventures, I film always with my iPhone in landscape mode. If you are a YouTuber, you need to be filming your videos in landscape mode. And the reason why is because this is what I've been told. I've never seen this.
Yeah.
But if you're filming in portrait mode, supposedly when the video is uploaded onto YouTube, there's like these black curtains on either side of the video. You didn't know that either?
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
sense.
black curtains on either side, so it's not like the full screen. Your screen is not all video.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
So why have it if it's not going to show it?
Yeah, and
So then it might cut
apparently
stuff out.
Yeah, and apparently sighted people don't like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
it all looks the
good
same.
to know.
It all
Good
looks
to
the same
know,
to us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Caitlin Haynes, always ask. So many of my customers have
Dogs and we love seeing them. I always ask when I first meet a dog. Only one person has ever said no because their dog was afraid of people.
Oh, that's good. Yep,
that's-
always ask.
See, that's a good reason to know why you should ask people. This person said that someone's
Arabella,
dog was afraid
Arabella,
of people. So that's
Arabella.
nice to ask.
Where did Arabella go?
I don't know where the dogs went.
So filming in landscape mode, I know where the camera lens is on my iPhone in landscape mode, which is at the top left corner. And I aim that top lens, the left.
Nicole Soprano. I'm in awe of both of you. Mom.
Mommies of lovely children. I've
Aw,
never considered
thank
myself
you.
complete enough or good enough to be a mom.
What was that last part? She doesn't feel good.
I hope you didn't say you didn't feel good enough to be,
Be a mom. Yes, if you have the heart for children,
Yeah.
there's no obstacle that you can't overcome.
One thing I can tell you about being a mom is that, and I'm now a grandma, and my grandbaby's brand new, like she's
10
only
weeks
10
old.
weeks old now. And I'll tell you right now, kids do not care if you can see or not. All they want to know is that you love them. That's
I
it.
know.
And you can provide for their basic needs, which you don't need sight to do that. Joy and I can both tell you that. And many blind parents out there can tell you that you don't need sight to
Oh my
diaper,
gosh.
you don't need sight to burp, you don't need
Nope.
sight to feed.
And you can find other techniques, other ways to compensate for what you can't
Absolutely.
do.
The one thing that we can do is love, and that's what kids need.
And where there is a will, there is always a way. You might have to get creative, which we have.
Yep, lots of workarounds.
A lot of it's a lot of hard work, but for my girls, there's nothing I will not do for my babies.
That's right.
They are my.
If
they're my
that's
everything.
your dream to be a mom, don't let anything
Nope.
stop you.
Nope. Okay, so I want to finish a little bit of what I was saying real quickly about the phone. So aim that camera lens at whatever you're hearing, whatever you're touching, whatever you're envisioning around you. So yeah, I have a video on how I film. I need to do an updated one.
That'd be cool.
But
Evie Zamora. Tracy, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do not have a YouTube channel. Thanks for asking.
no, but she's on mine, and we need to do more.
But I'll do more guest videos with
Yes.
Joy. How about that?
Yes. So if you want to find the video, the how I film without eyesight video, is under my playlist at the top of my channel called Blind Tutorials. And you find a makeup tutorial video there, filming video like how I use my iPhone video, and I need to do some updated ones, but that can help you out.
She's always schooling me on videoing. She says she puts her camera by her nose and then pulls it out and knows
Yes.
that that's what your camera's looking at, which is a great tip.
So I use my phone around my neck on a lanyard, and I need to tell people about that because it's great. I never have to wonder where my phone is. When you're blind, you put your phone down. How do you find it? You can't call it because that is your phone.
Yes.
So I'm like, phone, come here. Where are you? Make a sound.
And who knew they had bedazzled lanyards? I never knew because Joy said
Mine's
she
not
puts her-
this one.
I know, but the one I use for work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sparkly and it's
And we
like
like
silver
bling.
and it has beads. I love
We love
that.
sparkle.
Yes.
But yeah, so I have a lanyard around my neck, and then I hold my iPhone about 7 inches from my face, about the middle of my face.
Carolina Valdez Almazan, please.
And I aim that camera lens at, if I'm touching something in a store, so I touch it with my left hand, and I aim that camera lens in my right hand at my hand. And yeah, and as Arabella's guiding me, I tip the phone down towards Arabella to see her, and then I pan back up. I make sure to pan up and around just to give the sighted people an idea of what things look like, around me. And then it's important to also describe, don't ever leave
Bun Bunny Eye. Do you often get recognized
From your YouTube, or do people ask if you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Oh, I have such a funny story for you guys on that one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But when you're blind and you're filming, make sure to include your blind viewers. That's so important because
Absolutely.
I have watched so many blind individuals' videos that they post, and they don't describe what's happening, what they're feeling, what they know is around them. You got to paint the picture for the blind community because you're blind. You know what's important, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I try my best to tell you what's around me, what I know is around me, what I smell around me. So what Arabella's doing, oh, she turned left. Okay, oh, we're going right. Oh, there's a texture. There's a, change of ground. The flooring's different. I tap on things so you can hear when I'm at the light pole. I put my hand on the pole and I tap it with so my ring hits it and you can hear the ding. So all of these things really bring a video for the blind to life.
Absolutely.
Okay, and you were gonna tell your story.
Okay, so I have two funny stories, like, because I don't have my own YouTube channel, I just join Joy on hers once in a while, which is not, compared to all the videos she has on there's not that many that I'm in there.
No.
But anyways, last year, I was at a convention in Las Vegas, and I was standing by this escalator, and I had my cane, I didn't take my dog, and this lady came up the escalator, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, is your name Tracy?" And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "I've seen you on YouTube." And I smiled at her, and I was like, "Really?"
She had some eyesight.
She's totally sighted.
Yeah.
This is a sighted lady.
She is sighted.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
okay.
a sighted lady in Las Vegas.
Blind and proud. Joy, could you make a video on how you
Edit? It would be really interesting.
Oh,
Want to get better
yes.
at editing using voiceover?
So there was that one, which was very flattering and really kind that this lady was like, and I talked to her for a minute, and she asked if she could shake my hand, and I shook her hand, and then I said, "You must have seen me on my friend Joy's YouTube channel." She goes, "Yeah, that was it." And I was like, "Well, good for," she just remembered my voice and maybe what I looked like or whatever and asked me. And then here's a funny one, like when I was in Florida a couple years ago, remember I told you about the little
NFP
girl?
convention.
Yeah. So there was a little girl in the bathroom, and she was just like, she was totally blind, and she was washing her hands, and I told her where the paper towels were, and she was like, "Do you know Joy Ross?" Like this little accent from the South. And I said, "I do." She goes, "I knew that was you. Your name's Tracy." I was like, "That's right." And so we started chatting.
That's so fun.
Little blind girl that loves Joy and loves her videos.
That's
and
so amazing.
That's so flattering
That's
that
so
you guys
amazing.
will like say something. So if
Yeah.
you see us in public, please say hey.
Please say hi. I actually have someone commented on my new singing video and said, I actually I travel to your area and I've seen you walking about like by Starbucks and whatever, and I've wanted to say hi. Yeah, and they've wanted to say hi to me, but they've been, I guess, too shy to say hi. I'm like, oh, please.
Hannah Sosa. Joy, thank you for always being positive. You inspire me. Instagram. Now. Jeepers G. Jew. B. 260 and Russer Honda 2 liked your post.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please do. I'm trying to grow my Instagram. So that's Joy Ross Blind. So Joy Ross Blind on Instagram. Joy Ross was taken.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was you.
No. Huh?
Yeah.
Joy-
On the Instagram? I thought that was you.
That is on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Joy Ross.
Joy Ross Blind.
Oh.
Joy Ross Blind.
Okay,
yeah.
that's good to know.
Add
Make sure you add the blind in there.
Yeah, Joy Ross Blind. Yeah.
Because I thought that Joy Ross was you on Instagram, but
Joy
it's
Ross
not.
Blind. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Yeah. Learn something new every day.
But yeah, so it's just really great. I love meeting all of you guys. Actually, I was at the mall one day, and this guy came up to me. I was actually walking with Arabella, and I was filming, and I was on Ira. I was using Ira.
Oh, okay.
And I was asking Ira agent, this app, I was asking them to help me find a certain store, and this guy stopped me, and he's like, excuse me, he's like, "Are you Joy Ross?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, I don't know, it could be someone at the mall who knows me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Oh, I love your YouTube channel." I'm like, "That is so amazing." One time I was at Chipotle, this is on one of my videos, the girl working at Chipotle and a guy who was eating at Chipotle in the same day, both were like, "Are you Joy Ross?" And I'm like, "Yes."
That's
I'm like,
so funny,
"This is
right?
in the same day, in the same
Yeah.
30 minutes. So that was really crazy. But it doesn't happen that much. I'm not that big, but anyway. But it's really flattering. Yeah, I love it. We're probably getting tons of questions that we're not answering.
Because we don't know they're there.
Instagram. Now. Rodigan liked your photo.
Oh, see? Somebody went to your
Yeah.
Instagram. Way to go, guys.
Yay, y'all! Yes, go follow me on
Facebook.
Instagram.
Now. Village O'Rouse and others added to their stories.
See, we're getting lots of notifications. So
And I wonder if when the notifications come off, it takes the focus off the comments, because that's what I've noticed.
Let me find the phone. Where did they put it? Y'all, I'm
It's
trying.
somewhere.
I'm trying to
Sounds
find
like,
you.
oh, it's on the, here's your lanyard right here.
Oh, I found the lanyard.
Okay, so follow
Follow.
that.
Hannah Sosa. My question is, Tracy, how
Excited to meet your kids' significant others and Joy, are you excited to meet special people your girls ever bring home?
Oh, well, okay, there you go. We're getting comments now. I
okay.
don't have to touch it.
So how is it for me to, I think you said raise my kids? And how did we meet our significant others? Okay. So for me, raising my kids, I don't know any other way, to be honest with you. So it's really hard to answer questions like that. Like, how do you do it being blind? Well, I don't know it any other way. So I'm going to answer it like that. And that I hope you don't take that rude or anything. I don't know any other way other than to just raise my kids with lots of love, like every parent does, hopefully.
I mean, yeah, I really do feel that my blindness has made me a better mom. I do think that because my relationship with, and I have girls, so, but my relationship with my girls is so beautiful and unique and different. And, you know, being a blind parent, there's a lot of communicating, you know, a lot of touching, right? Like, and my girls and I are very touchy-feeling and affectionate. You know, my girls still kiss me on the lips and want their snuggles and crawl in bed with mommy. The other morning, both of my girls have juvenile arthritis, which is what caused my blindness. And they've been having joint pains. Georgiana's been in a really bad flare with her joints, severe, like her hands. She can't wake up. She wakes up in the morning and her hands are so stiff and so swollen and so much fever in her fingers that it's been hard for her to even open and close her hands. She hasn't been able to get to school because she can't like even write, use a pen and pencil and stuff like that. So the other day, both of my girls like woke up and they came and crawled in bed with my husband was already gone to work, and both of my girls at 14 and 17 years old, like they both called me on the phone like, Mom, can I come get in bed with you? So that was
Jonathan Owens. Tracy, how did you find training your dogs?
Did you feel you needed different methods with each dog?
So Isabella came and crawled in bed with me, and then the next thing you know, Georgiana's calling me, Mom, my hands are hurting, and I don't feel, can I come get in bed with you? And I'm like, come on, you know? So, but it's just been really amazing. I listen to my kids, and I think that's really important, and I think it's really great as a blind parent, we really listen, and not just to what they say, what they're not even saying. We're in tune to their emotions, to the sounds that they make with their breathing. Like there's so much that you can see just through, and there's times too that we've talked about, Tracy and I have talked about when your babies are doing that silent cry, and or their face, like you don't see the initial reaction at first, you know.
Yeah, and that's hard.
And those are hard moments.
It's hard when you realize that they maybe have been crying or they've been building up to crying.
Like that face is getting red, blood red, and we don't see that.
Maybe, you know, like when they're little, their lower lip is sticking out, where a sighted mom might be like,
quivering
don't
lip.
cry,
Yeah.
you're okay. But
And
I actually think that it builds stronger kids to not give in to every little thing like that. And when you're sighted, you might give into it a little more. We don't know what's happening. So I don't know. I can't really, like I said, I've never been a sighted parent. I've only been a blind parent. So I don't know. And I think comparison, I like to say, is a joy killer. Like it's not a good thing to do ever at any aspect, whether it's your looks, your parenting skills, your abilities in any way, shape, or form. Comparing yourself to another person is never going to be beneficial.
Like I said, yeah.
Just do your best.
Just do you.
Yep. Do you,
the
boo.
way.
Do you, boo.
So, anyway, how we met our significant. So I met my husband George on a blind date. Ba-dum, ba-dum. You laughing? Ha, ha, ha. Laugh with us. It's so true. Is a funny part of our story that is, amazing. But we were set up on a blind date, and so my older sister was dating this
Carly Simmons, have you ever thought about doing
Blind sports.
who worked with my husband George, and he's like, my sister's boyfriend's like, Joy, you gotta meet this guy, my boss at work. His name was George, and then and so he brought him to church. We were living in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and he brought him to church on a Wednesday night, and I sang on stage with my sisters. My parents we were doing worship music ministry, and my sisters and I were on stage, and my husband walks in with my sister's boyfriend, and my sisters are having to describe him like from a distance, and it was just it was so fun. But he was like, my girls were like, oh, Joy, he's your type. Like, I liked dark-headed guys, and he was tall, dark, and handsome, and 25 years old, and worked out, buff, like, so in shape, and anyway, that's what they all told me. And so when we met, though, literally we met in church, in the pew, and he shook my hand and said he was George, and I joke and say it was love at first touch. It was a match made in heaven because it happened at church.
There you go, all the
But
things.
no, it was pretty amazing, and
Is that Lily?
he fell in love with me. He said he fell in love with joy, not my, it wasn't my disability or my blindness. And
Did you guys know Joy has another dog?
Yes, I do. Lily's
right here.
Lily's
Pet
in
her.
come here, Lily.
Put it on
Lily's
the
in-
camera so people can see her cuteness.
Here's Lily Heart. Her name is Liliana Heart, but we call her Lily because she doesn't look like a Lily.
love you too.
She's a terrier, chihuahua, more terrier, but definitely has chihuahua in her. And she's a rescue. And she just had a birthday the other day. She turned 10 years old.
And she's super cute.
What do you want? Are you camera shy? Are you camera shy? Are you trying to get away? What? She's so cute.
Forget about it, Mom. I like to have
She's
my
very
own channel.
vocal. She's very vocal. And
True and Fair Oaks. Lily is so cute.
Isn't
She's so cute, right, Drew?
I did so cute.
know,
Say hi, everybody. I got the tiniest little paws, and I have the most coarse, kind of like crazy troll hair. Like,
Super cute.
isn't it?
Are you
What do you?
super
It's
cute,
really.
Lily?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a black shirt, so she doesn't shed too bad.
She's awesome.
Hi, are you so cute?
All right, I'll tell you guys really quick how I met my significant other. I met him on an app, like one of the.
One second, I'm gonna let Lily outside.
Okay, so it's not an app. Sorry, one of the online dating websites. That's what they're called. Sorry, and it was called Plenty of Fish. I think it's still out there, and so there's lots of fish in the sea, and that's how I met my husband many years ago. So, what was that other question that came by?
Guide dog, like training, like your different dogs.
Oh yeah. I would say that the school's training techniques have shifted over the years. I got my first guide dog in 1992, and so getting Chiffon back in 2011. I think that's when I got her. Yeah, 2011. The training was very different, and I got my second guide dog in between Chiffon and my first dog. That relationship didn't last very long, about a year and a half, because the dog became surface sensitive, is what they call it, which means that if they can't see the ground that
Grace
they're
Taylor.
walking
Do you wash your dogs in the bath yourself?
Yourself? Or take them to a groomer? What about nails?
when they can't see the surface that they're walking on, like maybe it's a mud puddle or leaves or
Ring.
something.
Now. There is motion at your driveway.
They don't. Somebody else is here. They don't want to. Oh, it must be the girls' friends.
Oh, probably. It might get a little loud in a second.
Yeah.
Just prepare your kids are. I think other kids are showing up.
There's that knock knock. There's a
Go ahead. You just keep.
one second.
Huh?
There's a knock knock.
Hello? Who's here?
It's Elsie, Rachel.
Oh, you gotta come on in. We're live on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After eating?
Oh. One second. I'm gonna shut this back door.
Hi.
Can you see my keys? Are you guys going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Georgie. We're gonna go get bubble tea.
What about?
Isabella's going with Grace, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All
Yeah.
right. Well, the girls are upstairs,
Okay.
but we're just sitting here chatting. Have you met Tracy?
Yes, I think I have.
Okay.
So,
I don't
How are you?
It's nice to meet you. I'm Rachel.
nice to meet you, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Elsie.
These are my girls' friends coming in. There's always kids coming in and out of our house.
Yeah.
All right, love you, girls. Okay.
So I think the training is, like I was saying, is different, but I think that Guide Dogs has stood supreme. And that's why I've
Lily.
kind of chosen to stay with Guide Dogs for the Blind as the school that I choose to work with to get a guide dog. We don't train them ourselves. We just come to school and learn what the dogs already know, and then you just become a well-oiled team together. But it's always different because you come with different things in your suitcase when you come. Oh, hi. Hi.
She's a lover.
She's trying to get in. In my lap.
She's a lap dog.
She's a good girl. Huh?
Oh, Tracy.
She's giving me a hug over my shoulder, you guys, for those who can't see it. And
She's
totally
loving
in
on
my
Tracy.
lap. But I think when you go to Guide Dogs, whatever school you go to get your dog, you come with your own suitcase of whatever you bring with you. So that has a lot to do. It has a lot to do with how your training goes. Like if you come with an open heart and you're ready to love, you probably meet
Hope Fitzwater. Au sweet Arabella.
you'll meet a dog that's ready to love you, And if you are struggling, and you'll maybe meet a dog that will help bring all that out. So I definitely think you do a great job matching up dogs, and I think there's lots of schools and lots of choices. But so I hope I answered that question in the way that you were asking it.
So,
what about you? You've had 2 dogs. What was the training like for you?
Between the two?
Yeah.
Gosh. It was, well, guide dog school was 4 weeks long with Antonia. It was 2 weeks with Arabella. And, yeah, it was, which part were you talking about after you get them home?
Oh, I was just saying, no, I didn't talk about that.
Okay.
I was just, maybe you could talk about
Just
that,
how
that was different. I just said that it is different, whatever you bring in your suitcase with you there.
Yeah.
You know, like in your emotionality, like where are you at in your heart and in your head, maybe your expectations, because I'm sure you had expectations.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
When you
Okay,
got,
I love you. I love you. I'm waiting for them to come downstairs. But,
Arabella versus Antonia, you didn't know what to expect
Oh,
when you
it
went
was,
there with
I
Antonia.
I'm planning on doing a video talking about this.
Exception. You are amazing, Red Heart.
Thank you. Talking about
What
how
a cool YouTube name. Their YouTube name is Exception.
I like that.
That's cool.
It was really scary getting Arabella because Antonia, she was my first, and she was absolutely perfect in every way. Like, she was everything anyone would probably dream in a guide dog. And she was actually my dream. Before I went to guide dog school to get Antonia, I started having dreams about a yellow lab. And I was open to getting a black or yellow, and God gave me this yellow dog, which was like Antonia and my dreams I was having before school. But Tony was literally the angel who God gave to me to restore hope back into my life, because I had just lost my eyesight completely. I had a 3- and 6-year-old at home. I didn't know how I was going to be the wife and mom, completely blind. You know, beforehand I had a little bit of eyesight in one eye, and wasn't great, but it was enough that I could see colors, right? I could see lights. I could see with magnifiers. I could read words with magnification devices and things like that with one eye. And I wore one prosthetic eye on this eye during that time. But when I lost it all,
George Dania. So hard.
I was like, how am I going to do this? And so when I was going through depression, like after I lost my sight, like I literally I had gone through depression, and I got put on antidepressants to help me because I was crying all the time. And it wasn't good, and I knew when I lost my sight completely that I needed a guide dog, because I always said the cane was not my friend. I knew how to use my cane, because to get a guide dog, you have to have really good cane skills.
Proficient cane user.
Orientation and mobility training.
Absolutely.
So there's lots of girls are laughing over there. So, are you guys leaving now?
Whenever you meet somebody out there,
George Dania. Sexy.
with a guide dog, you know that they
Georgiana,
have really amazing
text
blindness
me wherever
skills.
you guys go or something. Okay, just keep me updated. So yeah, it's anyway, it was hard. The cane was just not fast. I used to be a runner. I could run on a path that I knew really well. And so when I lost my sight completely, I was like, halt. My life came to a halt in every way. My speed changed. I now am going slow.
Ring. Now. There is motion at your driveway.
I'm using my cane, and I had toddlers, right? And I'm trying to take care of my toddler and walk to the park with my toddler, and trying to use my cane and trying to focus on my child, but at the same time trying to focus on where I'm going. I couldn't go to the mall independently anymore, which was a big deal. I love shopping. I love going and taking my girls to the play area at the mall and doing all these things. And a cane, I could not do that. I could not navigate at that time. I could not navigate safely with little children. When you're using a cane versus a guide dog, Tracy, you can say this, you have to really focus more.
You do. You do.
The
Because every surface change, everything you touch matters. It shapes the environment that you're in.
And so the guide dog, you can relax a little bit. They're going to stop and show you a curb. But a cane, you have to...
Warren and Mia Hansen. How do you
Shop or order food?
You have to find the curbs and stairs and doorways and everything yourself with a cane.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew in that moment when I was having my daughters lead me around and show me things, I was like, no. I'm like, I'm the mommy, and I want my girls to be able to look up to me. Not saying that people with canes are not like that. It wasn't right for me.
Right.
I've known amazing cane travelers who are not dog people, and the cane, I'm just amazed at what they can do with their cane, you know, and I was just like, no, you know, for me, I knew I needed a guide dog.
Starlet, $1.99.
I am a single blind mom of 3. Keep inspiring.
Woo! Go, you blind
go, single
mama.
mom.
Yay! Awesome. Love you so, so much. It's nice to know that there's so many others like us out there.
What do you call that? SBM, single blind moms.
Good. So I knew a guide dog was. Oh, and I didn't like dogs. I
Yeah,
didn't
me
like
neither.
dogs. Nope. Can you?
It's not
Isn't
funny.
that crazy? I mean, you're probably like, how do we?
The dog hair, the smell, the
No,
breath.
Arabella, come.
She's right here by me.
Arabella, come here. Come.
She's laying down.
Is she
She's
laying?
getting up, yeah.
Is she
Well,
coming?
she's getting up. Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
She's like,
come.
Mom, I'm trying
I
to
want
nap.
you.
Oh, now she's getting up on the couch behind me. She's coming your way.
She's coming your way. Come over this way. Come
She's okay. I'm not sitting all the way back.
I'll scoot her
I
out
won't
so
be
people
able
can
to.
see her. Okay. But no, I didn't like. How could you not love this? But I was just more of like a dog, like, oh, they're cute, you know, to give them a little pet, but I didn't want the dog slobber and the dog fur.
And then there's the poop.
And the dog poop.
Oh, the poop.
But I knew, though, that this dog was going to change my
Betty Wynn,
life.
Arabella went out of frame.
Oh, she's out of frame?
Oh.
Okay, tell me, can you see her now? Can y'all
Because you guys had to lean more forward, maybe. I don't know.
Can y'all see both me and Tracy too?
Hopefully.
So hopefully now you can see Arabella. But no, so I knew that a dog was going to change my life. And so when I went to guide dog school to get Antonia,
girl.
when I went to get Antonia,
Lauren and Mia Hansen, we can see
Everybody.
Okay.
so I went to school and I was just like still trying to like deal with this whole thing, getting a dog. Okay, I know I need one. This is gonna have to like grow on me. And then when they went around the table before I met Antonia, at that time at Guide Dogs for the Blind, they went around the room and would tell you what you're getting, what color your dog is, what type of dog, what's the gender, and then they would say their name. And so I was just like, my girls were asking for a dog that had a princess name, or prince if it was a boy. They were all into the princesses, which we still are.
George Dania, love you.
Love you too. Nothing has changed about the princess and Disney.
Yes.
But so I'm like, okay, girls, I don't know what we're gonna get. So they had a couple of dogs before me they had went around and said their names, and I was just like, okay, those are not princess and prince regal names. So God, please give me a good name for my girl's sake, And they said, Joy, you're receiving a, and it was like,
Do you hear that noise?
it's the fire, the gas, it's the wind blowing through the fire.
Oh, okay.
We're hearing
Good
a
you
noise
knew
and it
that.
sounds like wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they said, Joy, you're receiving a, and I was like, oh, what is it? It's like the day you find out your baby, the sex of your baby. And I'm like, what is it? And they said, you're receiving a yellow female lab. And I'm like, yeah! And they said, it's a girl. And I was like, another girl. I was just like, this is amazing because I just love my girls.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, and her name is Antonia. And I'm like, oh, Princess Antonia. And I said to them,
Esley Ramos, I hope to meet you one day. Your dogs are beautiful.
thank you. I'd love to meet you too. And I said to the instructors, I said, did you guys know my daughter's names? I have Isabella, I have Georgiana, and now I have Antonia. Arabella's she's looking up at me. Look, she's trying to love you too, Tracy.
She's like, what about me, Mom?
I know, I could talk about you too. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, did you guys know I had princess daughter names? And they're like, we didn't even take that into, no, we didn't know. And I said, oh my gosh. I said, if I'd had a third baby girl, her name probably would have been, it could have been a little, Antonia, like 3 Italian like names, and I just knew.
NV87, me too.
And I'm close enough that we're gonna make it happen.
Oh, that's so cool. Really? Message me on Instagram, DM me or something. That'd be cool. But no.
Direct message, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And I said to God in that moment, I was like, God, you're so good. Because I was depressed at that time, and having hope in my heart, but still struggling with my loss. And because it was like a death. And it was like God just whispered in my heart, my ear, and said, Joycey, I got you. See, I cared even about the name.
Yeah.
And she's a yellow lab, that dog that you've been dreaming about, coming up to guide dog school. Like, I've been preparing her for you. And I've got you. And if I care about the name, and if I care about her color, and if, then just trust me. I've got you. And then when I met her, many of you maybe have seen the video of us meeting. It's on my channel. The first moment I met Antonia Hope, and it was just beautiful. And she loved me from the first moment she saw me and just tried to propose in my life.
Leslie Ramos, can you sing a little Mariah Carey?
Right now, smiley.
Not right now. And the beautiful moments when she took me for my first walk. And we went out to a park in Portland, and it was a sunny day, go figure, in January. Sunny, not rain. And it was cold, but the sun was shining. And I remember giving Antonia the command forward. And this is my first time to walk with a guide dog, right? And she was guiding me, and we were going fast, like flying fast down this pathway in this park. And it was just amazing. The wind was blowing through my hair. The sun was shining on my face. I could feel it. And I felt free. And I wasn't holding on to my husband or to my girls or to anyone. I was just me and Antonia. And I came back to my dorm room that day, and I just sobbed like a baby. And I held Antonia in my arms. And I told her, thank you so much. She gave me hope that day.
Hope Fitzwater, that sounds so magical.
She gave me hope that day.
That was magical.
And because she restored hope back into my life, I thought my dreams were dead. Like my dreams for my future were dead because I lost my sight. And in that moment, I just saw that it wasn't going to be dark. Even though my eyes didn't see anymore, there was so much light that was shining through my heart because of Antonia. And that day I gave her a middle name of Hope. And she was just my hope for my future. She, I do know that God works in these beautiful ways, and just, she was this little angel, a physical little angel that
Sarah, I've reported all of George's comments.
The more reports he gets, the faster he'll be kicked from the room.
Oh, there's somebody making negative comments.
Okay.
And someone's taking care of it. See, there you
Thank
go.
you so much.
Thanks for doing that.
So, and then whenever I had to retire Antonia, that was so extremely difficult. She had kidney disease, and then I applied for guide dog school to get Arabella. It was literally a step of faith to believe that, there could be another dog out there that I could trust my life with. Really, we do trust our life with these dogs.
Absolutely.
And it was so scary. But I knew I needed another dog because Tony was slowing down, even though her heart was still in it. For sure, she would have died working.
Leslie Ramos, you know the gospel song Waymaker?
Yes, I do know that song. So anyway, and then I got Arabella, and she is so amazing and so beautiful. And then I need to tell you, I'm going to save this for another video, but there's something really special. There's something really special about Arabella that connects her to Antonia. And I've never shared this, but it is a really beautiful thing. One more thing I will, though, tell you that I've never shared. No, I have shared, I guess. Arabella was born, Antonia was born on mine and my husband's day, the day we met on our blind date. She was born on June 25th. And then Arabella was born on our wedding day, July 29th. So that is just so amazing, how God worked that out. But there's another thing, too.
Matt Thibodeau, I loved Antonia so much.
Oh, I know it. And I have her ashes in a box with her collar and her tags right beside my bedside, so I can, reach over and I just touch her sometimes at night, touch the box, give her a kiss, and tell her goodnight, almost every night.
Alien dogs, I hate when people make inappropriate
Comments to people who can't defend themselves.
Yeah, so true. But look at Arabella. But Arabella has truly been there for me. And I know I was asking for a very affectionate dog because Antonia was a lovey dog. And guide dogs didn't actually, I don't think they even took that into consideration, that she was a lovey dog. But this just goes, to show how much, I believe that God really just cares about the details. And, Tony, when she passed away, I needed someone like this, like Arabella right now, to lay in my lap, to love on me, to give me kisses, to snuggle. She really did help heal, and she continues to help heal Mommy's heart and be my eyes for me. And they're so different. Our dogs are always going to be different. There will never be another Antonia, and there will never be another Arabella.
That's right.
And you know, you can't compare, you can't compare your children to one another. And you don't love one child more than another. You just love them differently. And
And just so you know, you guys, I know some of you are a little bit worried about any negative comments or rude comments. We actually haven't heard any of them, so it's kind of cool.
Maybe one.
Well, maybe the one.
One.
It seemed inappropriate, but it went by so fast. But we haven't heard any other ones, so you guys might be reading them, and you guys can put thumbs down or whatever you do on them. But
one thing too, if we're not getting to your questions, after this video is posted, all of your live questions disappear, which is frustrating because I want to go back and read your comments. So if
Daniel Sphere, AQWEN.
So re-ask your questions after this video is done and it's uploaded. Re-comment what your question was so I can try to respond to it, or at least follow up maybe in another video. We can answer it in another video for you. But I do deal with negative comments. I hear them all the time on my YouTube channel, definitely. And I have just learned, developed thick skin and...
Alien dogs. It's good you didn't hear them. They were very inappropriate.
oh, well, thank you for telling us that they were inappropriate.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Awesome. I love you guys. Thank you for helping us out there. Definitely. It's unfortunate we don't live in not everyone is kind and,
And if it's not for you, just go do something else.
I know. I don't understand.
Just turn it off.
But it's really frustrating. I'm like, there's people out there.
Hope Fitzwater. I don't remember all my questions.
We did answer all her questions.
She said, I don't remember all my questions.
Oh.
Just ask the new ones that you have.
Should I touch the phone again? I mean, we probably should wrap up here soon.
But you know what I want to say is thanks for having me on this channel, on Joy's channel, and it's been a lot of fun.
Lauren and Mia Hansen. I believe
YouTube changed it so that you can replay live chat.
Oh, we can?
Oh, okay, cool.
Good.
Very nice.
Jonathan Owens. Don't worry, we are all reporting nasty comments.
Ooh, good.
Thank you,
You guys
Jonathan.
rock. Awesome.
Mariah Brawley. I cried when I
I received my first guide dog Stella on March 20th, 2019. She has changed my life so much.
Oh, give Stella
isn't
a hug
amazing?
from us.
Yeah, that is so amazing. These dogs are truly so special.
Matt Thibodeau. George was being sexual and gross.
In the comments. 3 exclamation marks. So nasty. I blocked him.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We will.
Napalm 38,382.
Fab TV show? Fab movie? Fab book? There are some shows that
Pits blind people, i.e. CTV show.
Favorite movie,
Oh.
favorite TV show. So my favorite TV show right now is the Masked Singer.
Oh, that's fun.
I love that show. Even though it's not audio described,
Yeah.
what I love about it is I love the way the judges talk about the costumes and talk about what people are doing up there. So I feel like they're audio describing it. So I love that show. It's super fun. And I love all the challenges with the clues. Like, who is it? Like, who knew the elephant was Tony
And,
Hawk?
y'all, and
Who
I
knew?
I get Tom Brady one, like one of the first, I think, seasons or whatever.
Yeah.
I knew it was
You
him.
knew it was him?
I did.
I know sometimes
did.
you can hear it in their voice,
I
can't
heard,
you?
I could tell. I knew by his, like, the cadence in his voice. Like, I could just tell.
Lauren and Mia Hansen. Thank you so
So much for sharing. You guys read hard. Love your videos.
Aw, you're welcome. So I told my girls, I'm like, I know who that is. I know. And I'm like thinking his voice, and I'm like, okay, where do I know that voice from? Because I can't put a face to it. So I'm putting a voice, trying to put a voice to a name.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, da-da-da-da-da. So this happens also sometimes in animated movies where you're hearing like famous stars like doing voices. And I'm like, there's been times where I'm like, oh, I know who that is. And then I told my girls like, and they're like, no. And I'm like, yes, it is. I know that's that person or whatever. And then they
look it
realize,
up and they're like,
they're like, oh my gosh,
"Ma'am,
Mom,
you're right."
You're right. I'm like, this is my saying. I said, don't mess with a blind girl's ears. Don't
So
mess
what's
with
your favorite movie? That's my favorite TV show.
KT. I feel like blind people would be really
Good at figuring out the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's why I
Yeah,
love that
we're
show
good.
so much.
Yeah. I don't honestly have a lot of time for TV.
No, but your favorite movie though?
Well, movie,
Like
gosh.
all time.
My favorite all-time movie, and there's a story with it, is Enchanted, Disney's Enchanted with Giselle. And the reason why I just love the story, but it was the last movie that I have ever physically seen with a little bit of eyesight that I had. In 2007, our girls, my husband and I, we went and saw Enchanted in the movie theater. And I remember, and when I say see, like, I can't see, like, I could never see like everyone else who has perfect eyesight, but I could see enough to see like, blurred colors and movements. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like.
Lauren and Mia Hansen. Ah.
So that was like the last movie, and I can remember like her blue dress, and I remember when the birds flew into the room and the mice, and they're all cleaning. And my favorite song from the movie is "Happy Working Song." Come on, little friends, as we all sing a happy little working song. Merry little voices, clear and strong. Come and roll your sleigh. Like I want to like totally perform the song. But I remember her cleaning and doing the Happy Working Song, and like all of the songs, like then my favorite song of that movie is called "So Close." Look it up from Enchanted. "So Close." Every time I hear that song, I cry. Because right after that Thanksgiving, December 2007, our family we went
Blake.
to
At
Disney.
Joy Ross, I like to watch your shopping.
While blind adventures, thanks for being you.
Thank you. That's so wonderful.
Thanks for being you, boo.
We went to Disney for the first time, and that's when I lost my sight. I lost my sight in Disneyland that Christmas of 2007. And I remember while we were in Disney, they had the Disney parade at night, in the Christmas parade, and the last, one of the last floats was Giselle. I couldn't see her even back then to see her on the float, but they also played the music, the Happy Ever After was the song, and it's by Carrie Underwood, and they're playing it through the park, and I was just like, oh, I loved it. And that's when I lost
Carrie Underwood.
I do too. And that's when I lost my sight, and my last memories of visual memories were in Disneyland, and the last movie I ever saw was Enchanted. So every time I hear those songs and I watch the movie, I get to see it again in my mind.
Grace Taylor. Did you have animals while growing up?
Yeah, so that was really amazing. I did. I had 9 cats. I lived in the country. I had lots of cats. They cycled through because they would run away or whatever. And then I had dogs growing up, but they were outside dogs, country dogs, hunting dogs. I grew up in Mississippi, so I lost my southern accent.
You still have a tiny bit.
I can still bring it back, y'all.
Yeah, you can.
What about you, Tracy?
We had 2 dogs when I was growing up, and then we had some cats too. A couple cats.
Okay, I'm going to swipe through.
Jonathan Owens. Timothy Moreland. The iPhone.
Phone reads it. 71
Watching now. 101 likes. 71 watching now.
Oh, I
70 watching now. 101 likes. 70 watching now.
Yay, 70 people watching. Okay.
Napalm 38,382. She was sighted, not born blind.
Oh, I don't know what the question to that was.
Carly Simmons. Have you ever thought about doing pod athletics because you used to do running?
What kind of athletics? Did you understand that?
No, I don't know what athletics is.
No, but that's why I'm.
Oh, maybe is that like for Paralympics?
Yes, that's what that is.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I need somebody to run with. Anyone want to be my sighted guide, runner, partner? I need to find someone who is at my height, my pace.
Have you checked into Northwest Association for Blind Athletes? They have runner pairs.
Would they be able to come out to my area?
Yeah. It's Northwest Association.
Jonathan Owens. Tracy, been pleasure to meet you tonight.
Oh, pleasure to meet you too, Jonathan. Thank you.
So, no, I really I miss running. I don't like running on a treadmill because you have to hold on, because you can't let go and run because you would fall off the treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
That could be bad.
That sucks.
Really bad.
Yeah. It's a bad party.
So I don't know, but that's what I'm trying now. I'm thinking about taking the bar 3, bar class, because I also was a dancer, and I've missed that, and I don't know. I just want to do something active. I did the Pilates class yesterday, with a personal trainer, and just kind of learning, and I'm going to have some more one-on-one classes with her to kind of do more. And but I don't know, we were moving, it was slow movements and controlled movements, which is really good. But I told
Hannibal, I comment on all of your videos.
It truly makes my day when you answer me back. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Please never stop being you.
Thank you. I try to comment to as many of you as I can, but it's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard and exhausting and I manage my Facebook as well and Instagram on top of YouTube. On top, I do it all, so it's hard.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And then be a mom and run a house and do errands and so. But so I'm, it was slow movements, and I want to do something more high, energy, I don't know.
You should contact them.
I want to do something
They just paired
more.
another friend of mine up who's blind with a partner and they run together and they run tandem.
Yeah. But I like moving because my whole life unless I'm with Arabella, but even then I'm having to focus. Like I miss dancing freely. I miss walking freely. If we're going to talk about the things I miss about having eyesight, I miss walking freely and not having to brace myself. I walk through my house really quickly, but then I'll put my arm out in front of me.
Elion dogs. I would help you, but I think it will be
Difficult for a Belgian grinning face with clenched teeth.
Yeah, that would be a long distance run.
Yes, I think so too. Real long.
Yeah, from Belgium. Yeah, that's long.
But I put my arm out in front of me to brace myself, just so I don't run into it. And I put my arm above, kind of across my head, my face, to protect me when I bend down. So like, all of my life, every part of my life, every day, I tell people, I'm like, even I tell my kids when they're having hard days with their disease or with school or with anything, I'm like, girls, I just, I overcome so many challenges on every day. If I was to sit there and let every challenge, literally defeat me, I would be depressed.
Caitlin Haynes, can you sing again? LOL, you sound like a Disney princess red heart.
Just what I have.
I love for her to sing too.
I have another video of me and Max singing. It's I'll tell you the song. If you've seen the old movie American Tail. The song Somewhere Out There. Somewhere out there, beneath the pale midnight. That one, it's Tracy singing.
Yep. Oh no, I know you don't want me. They will never watch the show again.
Me and loving me tonight. Yeah.
So
Lauren and Mia Hansen. She does.
She needs to voice a princess at Caitlin Haynes.
I want to be a Disney voice. Every time I go to Disney and they
that
do,
would be so
like a Disney. Yes, so when they do like the World of Color, which I don't see the color, but I enjoy the water show. Like
Julia Oliver. Did you ever swim before you lost
Your sight? Love your videos.
the sound of the water spraying and making all this, and then they have like the movie playing, and then they have like this gorgeous, like, there's just one Disney girl voice. She's not on movies, but she has like, she's, Disney's like voice that she does a lot of their soundtracks in the park.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would love to be a Disney voice. Like, I would love to. I don't know how to get involved in something like that, but I would love it. And Disney means so much to our family, as you all know, because that's where I lost my sight. And it's, instead of it being a place.
Not sure why. Petition for Joy to voice a Disney princess.
Yes.
Yep.
Instead of it being a place that is, brings a lot of bad memories of losing my sight, we've turned it into joy, into a place of hope. Dreams do come true, and it doesn't mean that dreams have to be, this perfect dream or the way that you have always dreamed. Sometimes dreams change, and for me, my dreams have changed, and my dreams for my life now without sight are far greater than the dreams that I ever had growing up with sight. And that is something that only God, I think, can change and can give and can bring. But you have to also open your heart up to receive that. Like you know what I mean? Like you can live in bitterness, you can live in resentment, you can live in anger. If life didn't turn out the way that you planned or you expected, or you can just say, you know what? I have no control over this.
Lauren and Mia Hansen. How did you
meet?
Go back to the beginning of the video and you can see how we talked about how we met. But, we have no control over certain things in our life, but what we do have control over is our attitude towards our circumstances. And I've chosen joy, and I've chosen to, to believe and to have hope and just to give everything to God. And God has really transformed my life and made my dreams come true, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And so, who knows? I'm not going to say that being a Disney voice, is out of the question,
Yep.
There's nothing too great that God can't do, and
That's
I would love it. And I want to be like, I want to share my story on greater platforms. If you guys want to help me out, I want to get on Ellen one day.
Me too.
Yes, you and I on Ellen, she would have so much fun with us.
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know how to swim, but I think you're asking Joy. Did you ever swim?
I know how to swim. That's a little different when you're blind. And I've tried going under, doing handstands.
Matt Thibodeau. Hey Joy, do you think that there will ever be a cure to give sight to the blind? Question mark.
pool when you can't see the wall. Yeah, it's really scary. It is scary because
it could be.
when you're underwater, you're blind. You can't open your eyes to see where you're going. I can't hear. My ears, your ears, where there are our eyes, and I feel honestly a little bit like trapped underwater.
Yeah.
I don't panic. I definitely maybe this summer when we're in a pool or something, I'll definitely do a video showing you how I can swim underwater and I can go to the bottom. I can still do flips and I can do handstands, and yeah, I love doing that kind of stuff. But it's a little bit scarier to get the courage to be like to dive in. I don't think I'll ever dive off the side of a pool.
Well, I mean, and I think probably being a blind swimmer, which there are lots out there,
I'm sure,
is a skill, and you just have to learn how to do it.
And it's just not a passion for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's plenty of other things that I've learned how to do without sight that I never thought that I could do without sight. I've actually become better at a lot of things in my life. I clean better. I decorate better, design better. I put outfits together better. I shop I don't know. I do my makeup better. I used to not ever be able to do eyeliner.
Enelu Casanova. Great idea. Joy should be on Ellen.
Yes. Yeah. So I've learned to do so many things. But yes, if you guys will help me, I know there's a place on Ellen's website where you can actually write in and tell her or her staff who they should have on or why they should have someone on. And I don't ever just want to be, I don't want to be famous, right? It's not about fame. It's about people knowing my story. And if people know who I am and they know my story, then I just want to be a voice of hope, That's what life is about. It's not about success and fame and fortune and, all of those things have their glitz and glam to it and sparkle. But that's not what is going to honestly make you happy. There's so many people in this world who have physically everything they could want, and they're not happy. And they're still dealing with depression and so much other stuff. So if I can just inspire others.
Elion Dogs. Hi Joy, have a great day, but I have to go. It was great talking to you and helping you a little. You are a great inspiration. Keep it up. Love from Belgium, Red Heart.
I appreciate your help. Have a beautiful day. I hope to hear from you more again, all of you guys.
Well, I just want to address one question that came through, and there was someone that asked it. Does Joy ever think there would be a cure for blindness? And I want to just kind of answer that in a little bit to open your minds and your heart to the idea that there's lots of different types of blindness out there, so that'll be a lot of different types of cures. And just remember that we're not broken people, we're blind people. And so not everybody wants to be fixed and not everybody wants to be cured.
Nope.
But I think if you were to ask me, would I ever want to have my vision restored? I would say absolutely, totally. I would love that. I would love to see my kids' smiles. I think that's probably one of the things I miss the most is not being able to see them anymore. I've seen them in varying stages of their lives, but I've only seen my 7-year-old one time, and that was, he was a tiny, tiny baby. So it would be cool, but again, not everybody wants.
I've made
that's not their
peace
dream,
with my life, and I love my life the way it is, and I kind of if I want to do a video talking about if I had one day to get my eyesight back, what would I want to see? And so I was talking about this with my girls the other day, and I was trying to think about what would I want to do in that day. It's kind of was fun to think about, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would I want to do if I could only see it for a day? What would I want to see? And as I was listing the things, I would love to see my girls, of course, I would love to just look at them from across the room and admire my children, laughing with their friends, smiling and, making cute, funny faces.
Napalm 38,382.
2. All people are broken people. That's what makes us human.
That's true. Yeah. I would love to see that.
Well, that's a point of view, but I don't.
I mean, we all have. Well, I think what they meant is we all have a disability. We all have challenges.
Well, we do.
Yeah, we all do. We're none of us.
But I mean, I don't consider myself broken. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I know. Yeah, that's what you said. We're not broken. Far as we don't feel like our blindness, is keeping us from living our life and loving life and doing what we want to do.
Yep. It might look different than maybe someone who's sighted in what they want to do, even if they have the same aspirations, might look different how we achieve it, but yeah.
Yeah, but as I was talking to my girls about like all these things I wanted to see, I would love to see a sunset. Sunsets were my favorite, and they still are my favorite. When the girls describe George, they describe the sunsets to me, and I can envision it in my mind. You know, the orangey, you know, and the pink fading into each other, and the purple. And
I'd love to see the stars. I've never seen a star.
I've never seen a star either. They were always too small for me to see.
Yep, too far and too small.
I would love to see that.
That'd be cool. See the night sky. Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be really fun.
That would be neat.
All these.
Because I've tried to imagine the constellations, and someone once did them like a braille version of the constellations with like bigger gems glued onto this thing, and it was really neat to feel it, but I don't think it has the same effect.
Yeah.
You know.
So as I was talking though about the things I would love to see or do, right? I would love to go for a run independently by myself. I would love to dance freely. I would just love to walk through my house and not have to worry about, you know, bracing myself. I just want to, you don't know how many times a day I'm just like, oh, I just want to get to point A, from point A to point B
Really
like that.
fast. Yep. I like to drive.
Do you know how?
Okay,
I'm scared. I don't know. It scares me. It would be
I would
fun,
like to
but
drive.
I don't know if I'd had my skills. I don't know if I'd have my skills down in a day.
I think the thing I'd love is just to go outside.
Napalm 38,380.
2. Sight doesn't make you broken. Maybe you have 3 closets loaded with shoes. That has to qualify as broken.
Anyway,
Yeah.
go on.
But I would just love to have keys and just get in a car and it be yellow, of course, and because that's my favorite color. And
The car be yellow?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
My favorite color is yellow too.
I know,
Yes.
isn't that funny?
Yes.
I know. So yeah, maybe we'd share a car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
we
be
could do
cool.
that. We could
And-
share.
but just that we could go when we wanted. We
When
didn't
we
have to
wanted.
order the
Or
ride. we didn't
Uber,
have to
wait on a friend,
We didn't have
family.
to like, are you gonna show up? Are you gonna talk to me? Is your car gonna smell good? Are you gonna have a radio station I like? Are you gonna ask me a lot of weird questions? Like, what is this gonna be like? We don't have to answer any of those questions because they wouldn't be there. It'd be our car. It'd be our radio station. And, you know, we go where we want, when we want, how fast we want.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool. But after thinking about all the things I would love to see, then I actually thought about, well, then if I saw it for a day, like I've had 12 years now to process my blindness and to accept it and to live life with it and to just be happy with where I am and, you know, and the vision that I have in my mind and my heart and through my other senses, that if I was given it back for just a day or a moment, would I start to wish I could see it all the time again?
Yeah.
Like I just feel like
I wouldn't want that.
I think it would almost be devastating for me.
It would be. It would be having to grieve all over.
It would I would be going through grief and a death and experiencing that pain all over again.
Yeah. And I think that's probably one of the things reasons why
Jane, a viewer from your town. A question.
Question for the both of you. Do you think medical science will advance enough for you two to have sight again? Love and safety to both of you, 2 hearts.
Oh, thank you. But, you know, we're kind of addressing your question about, I don't know if
Sight.
they'll ever have medical science will advance enough to.
It won't for me.
It probably won't for me either. But what I would say is that one of the things that I love the most about Joy is the way that we are able to identify with each other in that losing sight for some people is painless, right? But for us, it's never been painless. And so it has definitely, and grieving, as we've lost portions of it, chunks of it, all of it, whatever it looks like, that's been hard. And so the idea of getting your sight back for a short period of time
And then losing it again.
would be too hard. I wouldn't want that. Nope.
Nope.
No, because
I
I've come
wouldn't.
too far. I've
come too
grieved.
far to go back.
Yeah, I've grieved, and like Joy said, she's made peace. I've made peace. You know,
I mean,
I
you can
don't
tell just
find
with our
myself.
personalities and how we live our life, we've made peace.
Yeah, I don't find myself getting angry. I mean, did I ever battle with depression? Did I ever get frustrated? Did I ever feel cheated? For sure.
Mm-hmm,
But I don't feel that way now because that's not where I'm at today. But yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was really eye-opening, like for me, to say, you know what, I don't think I would take it back. For even a day, as beautiful as those moments would be.
Mm-hmm.
My girls are, like I said, in the theater, and I would love.
Brentford, have you ever thought about skydiving?
As a blind person, it was great fun when I did it.
I would love to watch my girls on stage perform. My girls are singers, phenomenal singers. If you haven't seen my girls sing, heard them sing, go to my playlist, Ross Family Videos, and you can see amazing. We've been so busy, the girls. with school and everything that we just haven't had time. But I just told the girls the other day, we got to work on new music because my girls and I sing in 3-part harmony and trio, and they sing independently and together. So, but I would love to watch my girls perform. They have amazing stage presence, and as I do that, I move my arm, and I just would love to see them dance and look, it's so fun. Like when my girls, they try to teach me or show me, like in their musical, they're doing these dances, and I love tap, like I said, because it's like dance for the blind, because I can see it. But Georgiana the other day was showing me like her dance tapping, and she was like, she's like, Mom, feel my legs. And so she's like, so my leg does this, and see my foot, and my foot does this here, and then see Mom, and she was teaching it to me, and she was showing me how to do it, and I was feeling her legs, and then like, but I would love to be able to see that for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be really neat. But I don't like, just because I can't, I don't sit there and I've had my days where I've sat there and cried. The first time my girls were in a musical and I had to listen to the people around me, my husband, friends, whisper like, oh my goodness, the girls look so beautiful. You should see their costumes. Oh, I wish I could. Like, look, Isabella, she looks so beautiful. Look at her. Oh, and I'm like, it is noisy. They're singing. My child's not singing a solo, but they see her, and I don't get to hear her individual voice or Georgie's individual voice, and I'm not getting to see her in the moment. And there's so much happening in the moment with noise and singing and music. They can't describe it well enough for me to even enjoy it. So I'm sitting there, and I remember the first time I literally just sat there in my seat and just cried quietly to myself, because I so desperately wanted to see my children and in their moment, they were shining. And I had to wait until after it was over for people to fill me in on what was happening. And,
That's the tough stuff.
those are the hard moments.
Yep.
And there's plenty of them.
Yep.
But again, it goes back to then in those moments where it's hard, like, I just, in Disney, there's crowds of people. I'm being guided through crowds. I can't, going to the restroom in public bathrooms, like in these big places, like if I don't have Arabella, if I'm like in Disney, I just usually take my cane. Just don't take Arabella, or I didn't take Antonio because it's just so hard with going on rides and crowds and stuff like that. I personally just don't do that. But my girls have to take me in to the bathrooms and show me where you know what I mean? And then trying to find the sinks and then the trash and then getting it. It's like, and it's like, okay, mommy has to go, like my husband will say like, okay, your mom has to go to the bathroom. Your mom has to go to the bathroom. And
Instagram, now, and
I put Amanda, Elena Nora, and 13 others liked your
and
photo.
then my girls will be like, oh, I'll take her. And it's just so hard to be like, I just want to go by myself. And I could, but it's a lot more challenging when you're in a crowd of people to try to navigate and trying to find a stall, right? This is Chiffon. Hi, Chiffon. So anyway, I'm going to touch my phone again, but we're probably going to go to dinner soon.
Yeah.
So
we're going to have to sign off.
We're going to
No,
sign off.
It's been amazing and fun. I
Napalm 38,000, Brentford.
Napalm 38,382. Technology Joy has shown. It's not a big step that it doesn't require a person.
I don't know if that was.
Jessica Parrish, hey Joy.
Hey guys, okay.
Brentford, when is your first CD coming out?
Aw, thank you. That would be fun.
Napalm 38,382. Technology Joy has shown. It's not a big step that it doesn't require. Warren and Mia Hansen. Makes sense. Brentford, have you ever thought about skydiving as a blind person? It was great fun when I did it.
Yes, I do. I've actually thought about it, and I would love to skydive if I was guaranteed not to die.
Yeah.
Napalm 38,382.
Joy, painting behind you makes it look like you have deer antlers.
Some kind of painting.
Fun! How
Nice.
fun is that? Yes.
That's really change it out to flowers.
That's really funny. No, I would love to skydive, but my fear is like, okay, I know this wouldn't probably happen, but there is a chance that the person I tandemly skydived with passed out, had a heart attack, something, and there's no one there to press the buttons. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, who's going to do it? And I know that they automatically will come out, but I'm like, no. You know what? I really like living, and yeah, and I have a lot more adventures in my life. I do every day. Yeah. No.
Lisa Stojanovsky. Thank you, Joy and Tracy.
Goodbye for now. Have a nice dinner.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Fitzwater,
you.
I hope you guys enjoy dinner. What are you having?
I don't know what we're gonna have. We gotta go figure that out.
Something yummy. For
I
sure.
love my favorite food is Mexican.
I love Mexican.
I love chips and salsa. I love
Me
fajitas.
too.
I love queso. My favorite queso is Baja Fresh, but we'll probably go to a real sit down restaurant.
Sure.
And yeah, so I was gonna swipe up to a couple more.
Tracy Wright. Love you guys. Hugs.
Okay.
Matt Thibodeau. Love you. Joy. Thanks for
Going live. Enjoy dinner.
Thank
Napalm
you.
38,000.
382. Joy. Painting behind you makes it look like you have Disney Dan. Hey, Joy Ross. How are you?
Disney Dan. Hey, Disney Dan. Hey, I love Disney Dan. So good to see you on here, or to hear you on here.
Benjamin Lambert. Much love from the UK.
Aw, love you
sending
too.
love your way
Blake.
too,
Have a nice dinner.
Thank you. Everyone's
Matt Thibodeau. Enjoy dinner.
Okay.
Trace. Kate. NV87. Enjoy your dinner. I'll call you. Shane. Papa Hayden would be a great dinner. Enjoy you too.
Papa Hayden. Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Disney Dan. At Disney 10. Great to be here. Lisa Stojanovsky. Thank you, Joy and Tracy. Goodbye for now. Have Hope Fitzwater. Trace. Matt Thibodeau.
Take care.
Napalm 38,382. Disney. Chain. Aside from Marcus Villarreal. Chain. Aside from walking. Do you find it difficult to act? Marcus Villarreal. I love that one video with Tracy where y'all went to Ross.
That's awesome.
Oh, and go find, if you haven't seen the one of me and Tracy going shopping at Walmart,
Yes, we did.
Christmas shopping at Walmart.
Super fun.
Yeah,
First
that
thing
was
we found was chicken. Only we smelled it. Remember, you were like, which way do we go? I
Smell
was like,
you're like, chicken.
I think I smelled chicken.
Marcus Villarreal. I love that one video with Tracy.
Jessica Parrish. Hey, Joy.
Brentford. When is your first CD coming out? Warren. Brentford. Tracy. Warren. Matt. Brent. Chain. Cody Bish. NV87. Yes. I hate that about being blind. We can't go anywhere without depending on someone else, whoever that may be.
Yeah.
Cody Bishop. Joy, I see Christ through you.
I do go, I mean, Uber takes me everywhere.
Right.
Grace Taylor. Have a good night. 3 exclamation
We're
marks.
all interdependent, whether you're sighted or blind, on people and things and tools in your
Yes.
community.
Even if I go out on my own, I'm always asking questions or.
Even if you're sighted and you go to the grocery store, someone rings you up. So
Yeah.
we're all interdependent.
Disney Dan. At Joy Ross. Sorry, I only just
Got here slightly smiling face. Missing you.
Aw, sorry that we have to
Well,
go.
you should watch the whole thing because we had a really good time.
Yep.
And we love you guys. I'm starving.
Me too.
And look out for the next video, this video that my husband is editing. It was a really amazing, fun
Absolutely.
video that will blow you away.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait.
So
So
we
we
gotta
had so
sign
much fun.
off.
All right. Love
Take
you guys.
care.
Have a wonderful
We're
night.
adding 5,000.
Napalm 38,382.
Smiling.
5,000.
All right, you guys have a wonderful night, and let us know if you want to see more of these live chats. So they're so fun.
Bye.
Oh, and stay tuned for the shopping video. Me and Tracy and our other friend are going to go shopping, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
And go follow me on Instagram at Joy
And
Ross
don't forget
Blind.
to remember to do you, boo.
Do you, boo? Woo! Joy is a choice. Remember that.
That's right.
All right, God bless. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. I hope you guys can see us. We can't see you, but oh, okay.
That was pretty cool.
All right, where's the? I gotta find the phone.
You gotta
Okay.
finish.
Sabrina Church. Yes, more blind chats.
Oh, there's Sabrina. Oh, I love you, Sabrina. Sabrina is another blind friend that has uveitis.
Nice.
Taffy MH. Bye.
Bye.
Blake. LOL. Switch camera. Front camera select. Chat options. Button. Filters. Options. Options. Button.
Where's finish? Do you hear that noise?
Options.
Oh, is that it? I heard it.
Finish. Button.
Yes. All right, bye.
Finish. YouTube. Alert. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Heading.
Yes, I'm sure.
Cancel. Button.